Podcasting's Forbidden in the Cloud Recesses, the only lesbian-hosted podcast about magic ancestors. I'm Roy, aka Jin Guantanamo.
Oh, very good one. And I'm Fallon, aka Myan Myan's Tell-All 60 Minutes interview.
Hey, Mr. Podcast is here.
Yeah,
hi.
We're here with Mr. Mix Podcasts.
Professor Podcast.
Professor Podcasts. I think
That's
Professor Doctor Podcast is also a really good one.
Yeah. Yeah, I
Podcast.
don't really fuck with MXs because I have no idea how that's pronounced. But professors and doctors are like good gender neutral
Yeah, absolutely.
things that I totally have the rights to use. Like there's no institutions that would stop me from that. Hi, I'm Janosch, and if you are listening to this anywhere other than on Noisepace's website, then you are listening to a stolen version.
We love to see it. God, that was such a little treat thrown in the middle of the chapter. There was a little like basically a watermark. And I'm like, I respect it.
I respect it.
But also I'm reading a printed out version of it and kind of narrating it on my podcast. So
Yeah.
I hope that's okay. Sorry.
I mean, we're going to have
Rebels.
to read that out loud when we get to it.
Of course.
To give
freaking course.
Yeah, the translators respect. But, hey, this is a very special episode, actually. And I'm glad we have a guest on for it, because we have a couple of things to celebrate. First off...
It's funny episode 69.
Funny episode 69? Is that a funny
Funny
number?
69. We made it to the funny number.
It's this X number.
Are you thinking about
Geeks.
the number 69 and I got a laugh? It's just classic comedy.
It's classic comedy. You can't go
just
wrong.
Fresh. It's timeless. It's really beautiful.
It
in
is.
my opinion.
You did a great job at like not having chapter 69 on episode 69, so you can like celebrate
Yeah.
this occasion twice within like a few weeks.
I was talking to Roy about that the other day. I was like, you know what? I'm really glad that we get to celebrate this milestone twice. We get 2 doses of 69.
What's more what could possibly be more appropriate for this podcast?
Awesome.
Honestly,
Yeah. We gotta read Heaven Official's Blessing so we can get to chapter 420.
Oh, yes.
And we gotta time it so
that's
that it's
a
on episode
treat.
420.
God.
It'll be in
That's a lot of
approximately
chapters.
October of...
It's too many chapters.
October 2030,
Yeah.
maybe?
I will be 92 years old.
Uh-huh.
But the other things that we have to celebrate, it was a bear's birthday this weekend.
It was a couple
Happy
days
birthday.
ago.
Shining Bear's Day. Yeah.
I turned 26 whole ass years old,
damn.
26 of them.
which is like, I don't know, 29 in bear
That's-
years.
Yeah,
I'm not really
26
sure how they
is nothing.
age.
26
Yeah.
is
It's not a
26
number.
is annoying.
It's a fake number to me.
It's
Just kind of a nothing year,
because
baby.
next year you're gonna turn the funny rock stars die at this age number.
Yeah,
That's
the dead
something.
celebrity number.
Yeah, I'm going in for a biopsy in May. Let's not jinx that.
Oh, God.
Not putting myself on a rock star pedestal or anything, and also I don't do heroin, so
Jesus.
pretty sure that's not going to be a problem.
Yeah, I
for
think
me.
you can only die at 27 if you're famous. So
That's
Yeah,
true.
if you're famous and if you really like smack
Smack.
Tina, BoJack,
Smack
if you will.
Tina.
I think if you like avoid getting close to a pool, that's a good way to avoid that.
Good.
Lots of stuff to avoid next year. But
Yeah, I really love to be careful, so it's going to be great.
But the other thing that we have to celebrate
My favorite
is that
pastime.
it's this podcast's 2-year anniversary.
Hey.
Fuck yeah, we've been doing this for 2 goddamn years. Somehow.
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. And
Considering our attention spans with properties, usually.
properties. with
Properties.
media.
With media.
And I realized that there's something that we've overlooked in 2 years of doing this podcast
Oh,
that I think we need to do. We need to take care of this.
Do we need to put every single character in a tier list?
No.
Okay.
You've already done that.
We're not doing that.
In a bracket?
No. We have to go up to the DMV and fill out our paperwork and get our government assigned kins.
Okay.
Government assigned.
I have no idea where this is gonna go.
We really are living in a dystopia.
I popped a link in the old Discord.
Oh fuck! All right, I guess we're gonna take this now.
Yeah, I think all three of us can take this at once.
Hold on.
You know, just kind of.
Let me open this up.
Yeah, go for it. If you dare.
Good thing I have permission for this channel.
Yeah, at last. Now that
the permission that you've had all along. What are
we
you talking
doing this
about?
individually or like a hive mind kin?
Wait, well, here's how I'm picturing it. Mm-hmm. We'll read out the question and the options, and each of us on our devices can answer for ourselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, which MDZS character are you? We gotta figure this out. Trending now, which weird kid are you?
Yeah.
Enter my name here.
This first question is already insane.
This quiz...
Pick a Rico Nasty lyric is my first one. I love this.
This quiz whips ass. So question 1 of 12, pick a Rico Nasty lyric.
Great.
Mm-hmm.
Or we have 4 options.
I've got mine in the bag.
You got yours in the bag?
I do.
Which option are you picking?
The smack a bitch. So grateful I ain't have to smack a bitch today. Which a lot of the time during the day I do have to smack a bitch, but I don't end up actually smacking the bitch.
Smacking the bitch.
I work in retail, so happens a lot.
Bitches be getting smacked. I think.
What are y'all going for?
Let me look at the other options. Like, the other options are, I'm a poppin' ass bitch, let me remind you, don't hide, I can always find you, from Poppin'. Then there's, sweet like a Pop-Tart, don't take it to the heart. Play it cute, that's smart. I don't need your chart, from Bitch I'm Nasty.
I think that's me.
And then, of course, from Rage.
That's a Roy vibe.
Yeah, and then, of course, there's Goodness Gracious, I might give a fuck on a rare occasion. Walk up in the party, I know the eyebrows raising, from Rage.
I know.
I think I'm gonna pick the eyebrows one. That
I like
can
that.
vibe with that one.
Yeah, none of us are poppin' ass bitches, but somebody out there might if you're following along.
It's okay. I would argue that Janosch, you are a poppin' ass bitch. You are. You're poppin'. I think we're all poppin' in our own ways.
Are they severe?
Is it popping? Is it severe?
Is it severe?
Popping.
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 Popping. All right, question 2 of 12. How do you deal with having a crush?
I try to spend time with them, but never tell them how I feel. I tell them how I feel. I die, lol. I'm never telling people how I feel. I stare at them and hope for the best.
I think I will rather die than having a crush, so I'm gonna pick that one.
God!
I will never enjoy the company of another human being.
No.
Couldn't be me.
Cringe.
Cringe.
Yeah. I think for me it's gonna be trending now, choose some men, but it gets progressively worse. Oh, it went away before I could finish it. Anyway, for me it's gonna be I try to spend time with them, but never tell them how I feel. That's very Roy.
Yeah.
That's some shit I did do.
Oh, bless you.
How about you?
I went with, I keep hitting my answer and then hitting next on instinct. I picked the, wait, can I see yours? My attention span's really, really short.
I also already clicked next, so.
Oh, mine was very straightforward. I tell them how I feel. I'm usually pretty straightforward. I kind of debated doing the Roy one because not to Roy's extent, but I feel it a little bit.
Yeah, to be honest, for me saying that, I felt like that would be too cringe, so I'm gonna choose the funny answer instead.
Cringe. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, alright. Question 3 of 12. If someone with authority was yelling at you, how would you react?
The first one is yell back at them and then a slight smile emoji.
Make a mocking face when they turn around. walk away, zone out. I would start crying WTF, just take it, roll my eyes, or laugh because you're nervous.
Laugh because you're nervous, that is very relatable to me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna pick that.
Yeah, that's very...
Mm-hmm.
What's the closest thing to the option where, like, you're smiling about it and you're doing customer service face, but then as soon as they're out of the way, you cry? I guess I would start crying, right? Because that's what I do.
Probably, yeah. I think just take it would be Jiggy's if you're really going for that.
I'm not. I'm trying to go for me. I'm trying to do me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doing me.
This is science. You can't try to manipulate science.
That's true.
You can't manipulate science. It's facts.
God, the most honest answer for me would probably be start crying, but I haven't had an authority figure like a boss or anything yell at me in a really long time, but I usually cry. So I'm gonna go with cry. I'm probably gonna get one young, and I'm gonna feel really stupid.
Yeah.
But
And to be honest, I don't think this has ever happened to me that an authority figure is yelling at me. It's usually like very calmly explaining why I've done something wrong or why it's disappointing to them, and that's like even worse. Like that's.
Oh yeah, oh that fucking sucks.
I literally die. But yeah, no, actual yelling happened to me.
Yeah. That's what the devil will tell you.
Oh, Jesus Christ, the next photo. The next question.
Oh my god!
Question 4 of 12. Which one would you do? And the two choices are two images. One is from Chrissy Teigen, and one is from Kim Kardashian. And the options are crop yourself out of a photo of your baby, crop your baby out of your selfie.
I would never crop myself out. That's... I don't have to think about this. Crop your baby out. Easy.
Yeah.
The baby probably gets enough screen time as it is.
Oh my god.
Yeah, what if the baby has bad
people
vibes?
with kids... Yeah.
My thing is, if I've got a baby and I'm taking pictures of the baby, I'm probably out to show off the baby.
Right.
It's like with my cats, yeah. So I'm cropping myself out of it because I'm not very photogenic. I don't think I could turn out good in like candids at all.
Oh.
It's baby time for me.
Baby time, huh?
Yeah. Fuck my face.
I would just
It's time for that baby to shine?
I would just not have a baby. That's the easy answer. Rip to you, but I'm different.
Rip to you, but I'm child-free.
Child-free baby. Oh, I would definitely crop the baby out. Thank you.
Fuck a old baby.
Fuck that baby. Because my reasoning behind it is like, if I have a baby, most of my Instagram, Twitter, whatever feed is going to be pictures of that fucking baby because it's going to be like most of my life. So my face will be a nice respite from that.
I mean, they have to see that. They have to see that it's your baby. It's not just a random baby. So why would you crop
the baby
that
is the
out?
star? Plus, if I ever did like physically produce a baby, it'd be fucking cute. It'd be a cute ass baby. It would not be one of those alien looking ass babies. It'd be cute. A baby you would want to see pictures of, not some wrinkled looking raisin ass. Fuck!
Cringe looking ass baby.
Gringo!
Taking cringe photos of my fail baby.
Cringe photos of my fail baby. Listen, Roy asked me for a ginger ale earlier, and I forgot to bring it to her, so I'm gonna go get her a ginger ale. I'm really sorry.
Alright,
Because I just remembered now.
Alright, I will stand by until question 5.
Oh, God.
Yeah, alright. Question 5 of 12. If you didn't understand something in class, would you ask the teacher for help or go home to study? Now,
why is there 8 answers for a question that is A or B, and then there's 8 different answers for this?
Oh, God. This is exhausting.
I know. Also, I hate thinking about being in school.
Oh, yeah. I still have nightmares about being in school.
Yeah.
I finished graduate school 5 years ago. But, okay, so our options are...
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I study when I go home. I ask for help.
Yes, these are the
Neither,
first two.
LOL.
These already like entail everything that is in the question, because the question is phrased as an A or B answer or an A or B question.
And then everybody else is just fucking around.
Everybody else is like, I'm different.
The third one is neither. LOL. If I don't understand it, then I don't understand it. Little smiley face.
Fuck off.
I ask for help, but after the teacher explains, I still don't understand.
Me. If I don't understand it the first time around, I'm never going to understand it.
That's not an answer to the question. That is answering the question and then, and by the way.
It's the fucking add-on. It's just it's 1A.
1A.
Yeah.
It's A, but here, let me give you some extra backstory.
Yeah.
The other options are I ask a friend to explain.
Yeah,
I ask for
this
help
option,
to still study.
the I ask a friend to explain option is like if someone asks you like one of those, I don't know, McDonald's or Burger King, and then you say KFC.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just ask the teacher for help after class.
That's the same shit.
What the fuck? And then the last one is, well, I always understand what I learned, so this doesn't apply to me.
God.
Well, that lame ass nerd. Who the fuck is choosing that question? I'm gonna come beat you up.
I'm gonna change it to that just to make everybody here mad.
I'm gonna come give that kid a swirly. Whoever chooses that question.
But like, if you remember the situation of being in class, I think just asking the teacher in class is always better than after class, because then like the teacher might get into like a really long explanation and then you get less homework because she can't teach you
waste
less,
everybody's time.
Yeah, exactly.
Gotta do less. Yeah.
I'm just gonna go for less for help. I'm not gonna go for any of these fancy well actually answers. Fuck that.
Yeah, I will have to go for the, well, actually, I ask for help, but that we shit on so hard because, like, it's way too accurate to my actual school experience. And I kind of, I mean, I'm like 60% that and 40% the neither one, the smart ass stupid one, because listen, I'm just thinking about in math class, but most of the reason why I was like, neither, if I don't understand it, I don't understand it, because I did take that attitude a lot, was because my math teachers sucked. They were terrible. I didn't even want to ask questions from them. Like, the last math teacher I had fucking, just wrote down the questions onto one of those like light projectors.
Oh yeah, overhead projector.
And just wrote it down kind of without explaining it that much. And then asked if we had any questions. And then if it wasn't like directly out of the book, she couldn't answer them. I'm like, what the hell is your problem? I did not do well in that class.
Here's the thing, math isn't a subject to me, so when you take math out of the picture, my answer is actually, well, I always understand what I learned, so this doesn't apply to me. So next up.
I hate that that's kind of me, too.
Halfway through. Question 6 of 12. Do you believe in astrology? It's just something fun that you do. Yeah. No, I blocked someone for being a Pisces.
I'm just going for an easy no on this one.
Yeah.
I think it's just something fun that you do.
Yeah.
It's cute.
It's some old bullshit, but it's fun, yeah.
Please don't block people for the time in which they were born.
Oh yeah, some people. Oh, craziness! I'm sorry, it's not crazy. It's just too much.
Too damn much.
Yeah.
What in the world? You gotta calm down with that junk.
Question 7 of 12.
What do you think is the funniest part in the Untamed?
A TV show I have not seen.
Yeah, well now here's the thing. A lot of these are kind of general to the entire media property. Some are like, you don't even need to have seen it to know what the fuck is up. Like, one of the options is the special effects, which...
The special effects, fuck off.
Yeah.
Just enjoy a TV show. Fucking...
Suspend your disbelief for an hour.
You know it's not real. You can just like...
Come on.
We know it was made for $22.
Listen, 720-degree backflips don't happen in real life. I know, okay?
Do you
I know
also
people
go
can't
to
do them
like
off the top of a building.
watch a play and like always point out where someone doesn't actually die? They just pretend to. Like, come on.
God.
Leave the room. He just walked off the stage.
Wow,
Yeah.
did you see that trapdoor that he fell into? Wow.
Wow,
How
cringe.
cringe. So the
It's
question,
fake blood,
the
actually.
answers...
I'm gonna. For me, this is a very clear answer. Jing Guang Yo falling down the stairs. I don't even
Yeah,
have to read the other ones.
Yes, in every property. Okay, the other ones, however, are Lan Wangji forgetting to tell Wei Wuxian that their son is alive and looking like he left the stove on when he realizes his mistake. Zhang Cheng...
Folks, do you ever just forget?
Do you ever just... Zhang Cheng and Lan Wangji being bitches to each other.
Always.
All the eye contact. Jiggy falling down the stairs, as we have mentioned before, the
As
clear
he
winner.
stays doing.
The special effects, Lan Shisha not knowing what's going on and talking like he's making everything up as he goes.
Which is universal.
And Jin Liang being homophobic but having a dog named Fairy.
Jiggy falling down the stairs is the only
I am
creepy.
sorry.
Yeah. Everything.
When some...
What?
Go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm just like... Zhang Cheng and Lang Wangji being bitches to each other. What kind of answer is that? How is that what's like the funniest part of the show? I guess maybe if they're being really funny bitches in the show, I don't know. But like just reading it, I can't really relate to someone saying that's funnier than Jiggy falling down the stairs.
Like when something happens in a piece of media 3 distinct times, it's just the funniness is distilled.
The comedy.
It's just pure fucking 120 proof comedy by the third time it happens.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like stairs are
They keep-
I think falling down the stairs is like inherently funny. There's like
Yeah.
It keeps happening.
It keeps happening.
Dude, I told you about stairs. I warned you, bro.
He didn't listen.
He didn't listen.
He kept going up the stairs.
He kept going up the stairs.
Question 8
Now,
of 12 is directed right at you,
I'm
Fallon.
falling down all these stairs suddenly. I can't answer this question. I can't read. I don't know.
Fuck, I'm falling down all these stairs.
There should be 2 answers to... 3 answers.
Yeah, you should
'cause
be
he
able
could
to
bi.
click several on this one.
Yeah, and half of these are not valid. Actually, is Zhang Cheng gay?
Yes.
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 However, the questions, the answers that we get are actually he's unfuckable.
That doesn't exclude
Wrong.
being gay.
Yeah, not at all. You could be gay and asexual. What the hell? What you talking about? He's a clown.
True.
He's homophobic.
Yes.
He's gay, but he's homophobic.
Yes. Clinking
That's
check.
it. Clinking, yes. Clinking the click. He's gay or he's straight.
He's gay, but he's homophobic.
Once again, anyone who chooses that last option, I'm coming to your house. That toilet is calling your name, brother.
I'm choosing he's a clown. I have to carry my brand on to every podcast I'm on.
That's honorable. That's honorable.
Yeah, I respect that a lot.
Honorable and admirable. Okay.
No,
Oh god,
this
okay, the
next-
next one is a picture thing.
This
next
next
one?
one.
Pick a photo. So the first one is like
Oh.
a heterosexual couple being intimate with each other in like a bathroom, and it says, "This could be us, but I don't want you." Then the second one is like the cover of the Beatles' White Album, and it says, "Fuck it, nothing."
The third one is, I guess, a blank emoji face, but it kind of looks like the surface of the sun with "I can't" on it 3 discrete times.
You might find actually
like,
4
regular-
times.
4, yeah, you might.
Yeah, Snapchat, it's got the Snapchat bar over it. It's got the top text and bottom text
The
of "I
impact font,
can't."
yeah.
Mhm.
the impact font, which is superimposed, it's imposed over another I can't in black in the background of the photo. Great. The next one is a smiling young lady in an ex-homosexual t-shirt. The fifth is my choice. It's God keep testing me like I won't end it all. I am not one of your strongest soldiers, bro.
3 crying emojis.
Always. Always me.
The next one it feels so wrong to look at without it being photoshopped into being jiggy.
Yeah.
But but it's the no, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy. Aha.
The next one, if you knew me in high school, no, you didn't.
Yeah.
And that's fucking true.
That's mood. And then the last one is like, God, what emoji is this even? It's the
little shocked, blushy one.
Shocked, blushing, open-eyed emoji, and it says, "What if we hold hands, but hold is like censored, so it's like aged, censored style LD."
Yeah.
What are y'all going for?
Oh, this is tough.
I gotta go for no, don't kill yourself. You're so sexy.
Okay, love
it's
that.
So fucking funny to me.
Yeah, it's really
you're going
fucking
with God
good.
Keeps testing me, right?
Yep.
Fuck it, nothing.
Fuck it, nothing. Yes, Queen, give them nothing.
All right.
I just think of Dua Lipa just like on stage dancing, but she's just like gently wiggling along, doing nothing. All right, question 10 of 12. Do you time travel in Animal Crossing?
Yeah, it's just a game.
It's just a game.
Or
the thing is, the first one is that's cheating, and the second one is it's just a game. And I'm like, back when I was playing Animal Crossing, I kind of got tired of it after a while. Like when I didn't time travel, but not because I thought it was cheating. I just like didn't feel it necessary, but like I wouldn't have cared. So just I'm less taking a stand for time travel and more like a stand against the attitude that you have to take it seriously. That is cheating.
Yeah,
like really.
This is additional unnecessary characterization.
Yeah,
for sure.
By these answers,
I love how like
it's very clever.
There's like too few choices or too like restricted choices for some open-ended questions, and then there's like for a question where there's clearly 2 answers, there's 8.
Yeah. All right, question 11
this is very
of 12.
Relevant to the chapter we're going to discuss.
Absolutely. They both need it. Stop pitting 2 kings against each other.
What's the question?
The question is, who needs therapy more? They both need it. Stop pitting 2 kings against each other, and the other 2 answers are Zhang Chung and Wei Wuxian.
They both need it. Stop pitting 2 kings against each other.
Yep. God,
oh my god, another picture answer. There's so many on this one.
Question 12 of 12.
This is the last one.
Question 12 of 12. Pick a struggle tweet.
All right.
Let's go round robin here. Janos, you start.
I slid into a girl's DMs in January and she hasn't logged in since. My power.
Badass.
Wow. The only women I've ever had sex with just accused me of being gay. Pain. And I think by women he means woman. And it's a screenshot that he's included of this girl going, I guess, no offense, but aren't you like gay? And he's like, no? Why would you of all people think I'm gay?
Jesus
Yikes.
Christ.
Big L.
Pain.
Next is my son's seen my cheeks on IG and he blocked me. Monkey see no evil emoji, rolling, crying on the floor, laughing emoji.
The next one is just 420, but it's sent at 4:21 p.m.
Day question mark of quarantine. A guy told me he was showering in his sink and I said, without me?
God.
Okay, sure.
And it's like I think the person who sent it was not a dude.
Yeah.
So it's funny.
All right, next
funny
is...
straight.
Funny straight.
Funny straight.
The funny heterosexuals are back. Next is, I remember when someone unfollowing me and stopped DMing ever since I showed them my face, capital LOL.
Oh.
Oof. The next one is a conversation. And it goes like this. How often do you wash your hair? Every time I shower myself. I know your hair dry, child. Why? I take a shower once a week. Yeah, that's an appropriate response for that.
Oh, fuck.
Look at that waveform.
Oh, Jesus. I'm horrified. Listen, no, you don't have to wash your hair every single time you take a shower.
No.
Come on. If you don't know that at the age of adult, please. Come on. Oh, okay. The next tweet is, gonna spritz my body pillow with nice perfume and pretend I'm laying with a cute girl who's just too sleepy to talk to me. Oh.
God, I hate half of these. I'm gonna pick 420.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 420 there. At 421 because I was too...
Yeah.
To put a skull trumpet over that word.
This happens a lot to me when I post in like Discord and I post Happy Weed Minute and I wait for the funny bots to answer back, but instead I get the 911 emoji because it's too late.
Tragic.
Tragic.
Right.
I got my result and
let's see.
Ooh, okay.
Huh.
All right. Who wants to go first? Do we want to just go continue our little round robin?
Yeah.
I don't remember whose turn it was. I think
it's Roy's time.
Is it my time?
Yeah.
Okay. I got New Hoi Sung.
Me too.
Hey! Fucking club.
I did not.
Well,
who'd you get?
The results.
I got Zhang Chang, and it says, LMAO, you should probably learn that it's okay to talk about your feelings.
Oh. That's so fucking rude.
Wow.
No.
God,
yeah, my song's literally, it says, all you know is eat hot chips and lie, but that's okay because others wish they were you.
I mean...
So true.
Listen,
I don't think it's true in universe.
It's not lying. It's just omission.
It's just omission.
That's not it's technically lying by omission, but it's not lying.
Yeah.
You're not telling lies or fibs.
Eat hot chip and keep my damn mouth closed.
You're not. You might be playing people for fools, but you're not lying to them. You're not taking them for fools.
Can't lie if you never talk.
That's true. So that was a nice little segment there.
So now we know.
We've introduced it. We are kins. Me and Roy are self-cessed now.
I hate this.
Which is...
Never say that word to me ever.
Horrible.
Talk about censoring something with skull trumpet.
Yeah, I really don't like it. It brings me back...
The first time I was on this show, I brought the Once-La on here, and I'm glad we got back to that.
Yeah, really, it just brings me back to Once-La. It brings me back to Homestuck.
Oh.
And I don't want to go back there, man. I don't want to go back to the old house.
Homestuck. God damn it.
I mean,
I hate this.
Talk about struggle tweets, right? Like, I think this was the real struggle tweet.
Everything become Homestuck.
Unfortunate.
Well, we do have a chapter to read.
Yeah, let's hit this chapter. We read Recklessness Part 2, Chapter 73.
It was like a fun chapter that put me in a great mood when I read it.
Yeah, you want to know something really that's going to just brighten your spirits, Janusz? If you decide to go forward reading this book, it only gets worse from here. It only gets worse, and then it gets better. And then it like the last 10 chapters, it gets better. But woo, it's real bad for the. It's real bad. I'm going to be fair and say that it gets really, really terrible, and then the flashback ends, and we go back to present day for the most part, and it's pretty interesting. As fucking heartbreaking and disappointing as some of this is. So, yay! Looking forward to that.
Yay, Recklessness Part 2.
Yay, alright. Chapter 73. Let me
Funny episode 69.
Funny episode. Funny comedy episode.
Funny comedy.
I'm gonna get into this summary.
Yes.
I'll go through this as quick as I can. Chapter 73, Recklessness Part 2. Folks, The entire cultivation world has gathered in the Koi Tower for the official Wei Wuxian is over party.
God.
Jin Guangshan basically tells Zhangsheng that by crashing a party and stealing some POWs, Wei Wuxian has really done it this time. Zhangsheng tries to explain that they owe these specific wins, like, a favor, basically, and nobody is happy about this. No. Jiggis goes on to say a bunch of lying-ass nonsense designed to push Zhangsheng's buttons, but when he accuses Wei Wuxian of killing indiscriminately, a lady appears in his menchies and starts to defend Wei Wuxian. Hey, do you remember Mian Mian?
No.
She's back, I'm in Pog form. She says it wasn't indiscriminate, Wei Wuxian was getting revenge, the Jin guys at the POW camp were probably lying, and Wei Wuxian was within his rights, but nobody listens to her, and they accuse her of Kisso's Shanshan, and she gets so fed up that she quits the entire cultivation world, throws her robes...
They accuse her of shopping.
They accused her of shopping!
Oh, women!
Everybody in this room says women be shopping. She gets so fed up that she just quits cultivation, the entire cultivation society, and fucks off. Wongi salutes her, on the way out, and then Jiggis, like, corrals everybody back into goading Zhangsheng by being like, oh, your dad liked Wei Wuxian more, and Zhangsheng's like, fucking fine, I'll go talk to him. So he does. He finds Wei Wuxian.
Yeah, but not before we get a warning that if you read this on anywhere else, you're reading a stolen copy.
Very important.
Yeah.
So Zhangsheng finds Wei Wuxian LARPing as a farmer in the burial mounds, and Wei Wuxian shows him around. Zhangsheng asks about Wenyan, and Wei Wuxian shows him that he's got him restrained in his bachelor cave, and he explains that he's super fierce now because when he was alive, he never let himself vent, basically. And he's like, it's okay, I'm gonna make his brain normal. And Zhangsheng gets mad, as he does. He's like, okay, dude, that's enough. You've become Mr. Arrogant Rockstar Man, and everybody hates you, and I'm the one who's gotta clean up after your messy ass, so I gotta kill that zombie. And they argue, and it comes to a head where Zhangsheng is like, if you keep protecting these Wen grandmas and babies, I'm not gonna be able to protect you. And Wei Wuxian says, then I'm gonna leave, and you won't have to protect me anymore. And they agree to a duel, which we don't see, but it kind of ends in a draw, and Zhangsheng announces to the world that Wei Wuxian has defected from the Zhang sect, and that's the chapter.
Yeah.
Yep.
He gone.
Goodbye.
That's chapter.
That's the chapter. So
pretty definitely as you said, Janos, very uplifting shit.
Just kind of a feel-good comedy chapter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know.
There were a couple cute moments.
Just boys' antics.
Yeah.
You know. But
you picked up the chapter to start reading it, and you said an extreme crisis, because that's how the chapter opens up.
An extreme crisis.
Oh boy,
It's a good first sentence for a chapter.
An extreme crisis.
Jonas, who would you say is your favorite character in the experience you've had in Modao?
I mean, it's Niamingchui, obviously.
Okay, so
that's the correct answer.
Jonas opened this chapter and they went, oh man, Niamingchui, we're really in it now. Stroking their government-assigned photo poster of Niamingchui. As we all must have one.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Comrade NMJ print. But yeah,
he's barely like cameoing in this chapter.
Yeah.
I was very disappointed.
He gets a couple of lines. It's not enough. It's never enough.
I was glad to see him, but just a glimpse. It really wasn't enough.
No,
it was not.
No.
Take me back to chapter 51 or whatever it was. Bring me back to the glory days.
Oh yeah. So
yeah, I want to live eternally in that one chapter. that was so good.
Just right in his head.
Pog ass chapter.
Just like freeze that moment in time.
Oh yeah.
I just want a whole book of Niamingchui. A whole book.
Let him do his thing.
So we're here. We're functionally in the Gene part of Twitter.com. Everyone is logging on.
Gene side of Tumblr.
The Gene side of Tumblr. Everybody's logging on to talk about Wei Wuxian.
Everyone is bringing their receipts.
They're bringing some receipts.
He's trending.
Yeah, he's trending.
But here's the thing. They're not really bringing receipts. They're kind of just gossiping. They're talking about, oh, well, I always kind of knew he was a piece of shit. He didn't do that much. They're not bringing receipts. They're just being
They're bringing
incendiary.
They're bringing photoshopped tweets.
This is what. Like, I don't think worrying about cancel culture is like a legit thing. Where people are right to worry about. But I think people who do, like people who pretend that the cancel culture has gone too far, like that's how they imagine that to happen.
Yeah.
This is their reality.
This is what they think, yeah. But everybody's talking shit because the crisis is that Wei Wuxian exists, and nobody's happy about it. Because he's gone and done it.
He's released those wins.
He has released some wins,
and he killed a couple of the inspectors that were there, which is a big no-no.
Big no-no.
Because a couple of them were genes, and then I think 2 of them were like not. They were other sets, whatever.
Who cares?
But still,
they don't have names, so who cares?
Yep, not at all. Oh god. So before we get balls deep in this chapter, does anybody have any preferences for the voices that they would like to do? So we can hash that out beforehand.
Who can do a funny voice?
I'm personally partial to Zhang Chung, but I'm not set in that.
You also didn't get him as your government assigned kin, so
I did get Zhang Chung as my kin, so I feel like I have to take him.
You did. I think Janosch needs to take the wheel with Zhang Chung in this chapter.
Yeah. I think Janosch, you need to be the big man NMJ because you just deserve it.
Yes.
Of course.
Yes. Who's a Lil Wei Wuxian moment?
Well, he isn't here yet, so we don't have to worry about him quite yet.
That's true. Jiggis?
I'll be Jiggis.
You want to do a stupid voice?
It's good and fun to do.
It is really good and fun to do. So that means Fallon can be Jiggy.
Fallon become Jiggy.
And then what about Mian Mian?
We need
Is there like a canonical voice for these characters, or can I just like do whatever?
You can do whatever.
We need Wang Ji and Shichen.
Oh yeah, we need both of the ones. I'll be Wang Yi.
Okay. I'll be Shichen because I like doing the Keanu voice.
Funny and then Keanu. Or wait, well hold on, because he's gonna start babying Jiggy at some point.
Oh yeah.
They're in a scene together, so he's gonna do that.
Oh yeah, Janosch, do you wanna be Shichen?
Yeah.
Okay, I love it. And then there's Mian Mian. Do you want to be Mian Mian? Me be Mian Mian?
I'll be Mian Mian.
Okay, love that.
Sure enough. All right.
So
the first couple of spoken lines here are just people talking crap and doing mob mentality as they do. Nameless, faceless.
I knew it.
Yeah.
Would have been like this sooner or later.
Let's see how they
intend on dealing with this.
Fuck this guy.
I do love all the lines that are like attributed to just like unnamed characters whispering. They're always very good.
Yeah, it's like I kind of imagine it in the context of a movie set or a show or whatever, where the extra gets like one little line and they're fucking hyped about it. They're jazzed.
Widow's Wail.
It's the one line 80 yard in.
Exactly.
And Zhang Chung is sitting there glowing.
But not with happiness, baby.
No, he's very upset. Jiggy he's jig-splaining the whole thing.
And I want to point out that Jiggy is only there next to Jin Guangshan because he was the third choice.
Yeah.
Which sucks.
Jin Zixuan is out doing his own thing. He said I'm about to head out. Jin Zixuan didn't have enough experience.
AKA he's just a fucking meathead. Dick.
Fuck that guy. Meanwhile, Jiggy actually went to college, so he's here. He gets
Jiggy
to be here because he's physically here.
He went to college on a full ride scholarship that he worked his ass off for. Thank you very much.
Yeah. Jiggy listens to public radio.
So Jiggis is talking about,
or Jiggy's. Is Jiggy talking?
It is Jiggy. Yeah. It is Jiggy because Jiggy is explaining for him. He's speaking for him because he's good at the customer service voice.
Yeah. So you decided that you were.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm Jiggy this time. I'm so used to you being Jiggy because I know she likes.
I can be Jiggy.
No, I'll be Jiggy.
Okay. Take that from me.
4 inspectors were harmed. Around 50 of the remaining one sect members escaped. After Wei Wuxian led them into Burial Mound, he summoned hundreds of fierce corpses to patrol the base of the mountain. Our people still can't get any further.
Did y'all see that tweet earlier that was like, rest in peace, Jin Guangyu, you would have loved Notes app apology.
Oh my god!
It just hits right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
But everybody shuts up, and then Zhang Cheng he's gotta speak, he's got some explaining to do.
He got some explaining to do.
What he did was indeed a bit too much. Sect Leader Jin, I apologize to you in place of him. If there's any way at all to help the situation, please let me know. I'll definitely compensate for things however I can.
Jiggis, however, Sect Leader Zhang, at first, for your sake, the Lanling Jin sect didn't intend on saying anything. However, some of these inspectors weren't from the Jin sect. There were a few from other sects as well. This makes it...
Zhang Cheng's like,
He glows. He glows even brighter.
He hates it.
I apologize to all of the sect leaders. Everyone, I'm afraid you don't know that the Wen cultivator whom Wei Wuxian wanted to save was called Wen Ning. We owe him and his sister Wen Qing gratitude for what happened during the Sunshot campaign.
Here he fucking comes.
Oh yeah.
You owe them gratitude? Isn't the Qishan Wen sect the ones who caused the Yumengjian sect's annihilation?
Get them.
Get them.
Get their ass. Zhang Cheng he has a thinks. He does some fonking, and he's very mad. He's been tired. He's been having to clean up after fucking messy ass Wei Wuxian and his dirty, stinky robe dragging all over the place.
Stinky boy. Rude boy stinky.
Yeah, when he hears Nia Mingjue mention the incident, hatred spouted within him.
Yeah.
Not only directed at everyone who was seated in this room, but also Wei Wuxian.
Mad.
Yeah, he's starting to feel that resentment towards that boy a little bit.
Ugh.
And so...
Oh yeah,
it's a little rough.
Little bit rough. Shichen decides to speak up.
Yeah, Shichen does decide to speak up, and he goes, I have heard of Wen Qing's name a few of times. I do not remember her having participated in any of the Sunshot campaign's crimes.
That's fucking...
But she's never stopped them either.
Wen Qing was one of Wen Rohan's most trusted people. How could she have stopped them?
He comes in to fucking get their asses.
He makes way about to do it.
If she responded with only silence and not opposition when the Wen sect was causing mayhem, it's the same as indifference. She shouldn't have been so disillusioned as to hope that she could be treated with respect when the Wen sect was doing evil and be unwilling to suffer the consequences and pay the price when the Wen sect was wiped out.
Get their ass.
I mean... If you lived in a black and white world, he would have a very good point.
Yeah.
I mean, but you know what they say, indifference is the same as helping them, or whatever the fucking thing is.
Indifference, inaction in the face of injustice is the same as fucking Nelson.
The same.
Nelson.
Nelson.
It's Nelson.
Yeah, I mean...
I think it's Nelson.
Out of...
Mr. Miandela?
That's it sucks for the characters that we like.
Mm-hmm. It does,
but like, you know, NMJ does have a point. Like,
yeah,
out of anyone who can be doing black and white morality, like when he does it, I'm always like, I guess, yeah, I'm nodding my head.
Yeah.
I'm nodding respectfully.
NMJ hates centrists, and I respect that.
I do too. That's my problem. Like, if I didn't like the characters of Wen Young and Wen Qing, and we hadn't seen the sympathetic side later on in this chapter that they were given, I'd probably be like, "Fuck yeah, Nia Mingjoy, let's hit it, comrade!" Like, absolutely.
Yeah, if you were like just on Twitter, right, and following this conversation, you would be hitting the RT on this one.
Yeah.
Yes, I would be.
You would be QRTing it with this, to be honest.
Yeah. I would be hitting the QRT and going, boost,
yeah.
This.
Y'all aren't ready to have this conversation.
Why isn't anyone talking about this?
But like oh god, I can't, like, because the thing is, he is talking about fascists, so
Yes.
I can't help, under these circumstances, I can't help but hand it to him. I gotta hand it to him.
Reluctantly handing it to him. Handing it to him, but holding on to it a little bit.
Reluctantly pogging.
Handing it to him, but not letting go.
Okay. Does MXTX want us to sympathize with Nazi defenders?
That's the thing.
Is that the hidden agenda of Modao Sushi?
Oh, God.
God, I feel like it in that context, it's more of like they're from a small town of like doctors and healers and shit that had nothing to do with the Nazis.
The Nazis.
And they were only integrated because, I mean, the Nazi party was the whole German, Jesus Christ. It's speaking words.
Dr. Joe Hitler, who has nothing to do with the actual events.
Yeah. That's it.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, his name is Dr. Joe Hitler.
Yeah.
And also, he didn't really...
And he also never spoke up against it, so...
He was
that's the thing.
Hands are tied.
Well, you know, he never spoke out against Hitler because it wasn't like he would be, like, fucking beheaded or anything if he did.
Yeah.
So, like,
that's
so
the
funny
thing.
and cool.
It's so, like... But I really like this scene because it just, like, hammers in more of the... how dangerous the whole mob mentality thing is, and how difficult it is to deal with things when you don't have the entire context.
Yeah, when you don't have the whole story.
Yeah, and like how some people like NMJ, sorry to call my man out, just like don't want to hear the context.
Not at all.
Yeah.
They already have their opinion.
Yeah, they've made up their mind.
And they've made up their mind. There's not really anything that can change that.
Yeah. Fuck some context. But
not at all. Fuck clarification.
Fuck clarification. But he's mad as he is.
And Lunchisen respects him on this because he knows, like, his dad got fucking murked by big Wendad.
Big Wendad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think, was it Rohan that killed him? Yeah, it was. Okay. And so
he played a funny trick on his saber.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. It's understandable. And so Lan Shichen like shuts up about it. And then another sect leader like pipes up.
Yeah. What sect leader Neo said is quite right. Besides, Wen Qing is one of Wen Rohan's most trusted people. You're telling me she never participated? Well, I don't buy it. Is there any Wen dog without a single drop of blood on their hands? Maybe it's just that we haven't found out about it yet. Man's got a point!
Yeah, and then this sets shit off.
Yeah, it starts popping.
People start popping off.
Jiggy tries to wrangle it because
he's
like
Jiggy.
I said, he'd be wearing his Wrangler jeans and his jellies.
Yes. He tries to wrangle it, and he's like, "Everyone, please calm down. This isn't the focus of what we're discussing today."
As he spoke, he let the servants carry out chilled slices of fruits to divert the people's attention.
Come now, boys, have a treat.
Have a treat.
Have a treat, why don't you? Enjoy a nice cold treat.
It's just a nice,
Will we figure this out?
a nice treat.
As a concession. And so Jean Guangshan pipes up now. Because everybody gets their fruit and they settle in like happy little monkeys.
So Jiggis pops in. Sect leader Jung, this was supposed to be a matter of your sect. It wouldn't have been appropriate for me to barge in. But now that things are like this, I'll have to caution you on the topic of Wei Ying.
Sect leader Jung, go ahead.
That's how, fucking...
Just imagining him, like, pinching the bridge of his nose and just going, just fucking say what you're gonna say.
Just say it.
I love it.
Oh, God. Sect leader Jung, Wei Ying is your right-hand man. You value him a lot. All of us know this. However, on the other hand, it's hard to tell whether or not he actually respects you. In any case, I've been a sect leader for so many years, and I've never seen the servant of any sect dare be so arrogant, so proud. Have you heard what they say outside? Things like how during the Sunshot campaign, the victories of the Yunmeng Jiang sect were all because of Wei Wuxian alone. What nonsense! He is fucking...
And my face is going dark here.
He's trying it.
He is
and my
slamming the fucking murder Jong-chung button.
Yeah, he's taking every advantage he can, and he is playing very dirty right now. Jong-chung is not feeling it.
Mm-hmm.
And he keeps going.
He keeps going. In an event as important as the flower banquet, he dared throw a fit right in front of you, leaving however he pleased. He even dared say something like, I don't care about the sick leader Jung Won-yin at all. Everyone who was there heard it with their own ears. Which is a big fucking lie, and somebody...
Wongi is Wongi.
It was
famous thing Wei Wuxian has said several times.
You will never catch me caring about sect leader rude boy Jung Won-yin.
Absolutely not.
He deleted those tweets, but I remember when he said those.
Yeah, Jin Guangshan screen capped him. So somebody speaks up. No.
It's Wongi.
Hey, Wongi.
And it says Jin Guangshan was in the middle of his fabrication.
This bitch.
And it's fucking Lan Wangji, and everybody's like, what the hell? Because this man basically, it's not that he never talks, it's more like he speaks when spoken to, and he's incredibly concise. Mm-hmm. So the fact that he's piping up right now is basically unprecedented.
Oh yeah, when he talks, you better fucking listen. And it's gonna be a good thing, because when he talks, it's ASMR. I did not hear Wei Ying say this.
In a tone of absolute tranquility.
Let me get this real up close. I gotta really do this. Like, I gotta do real ASMR shit with this if I want to make it believable.
Lean in so it's still in the little house.
Yeah, in the little house. I did not hear Wei Ying say this. I did not hear him express the slightest disrespect towards sect leader Zhang either.
There it is.
There it is. And
this is a little bit awkward for Jin Guangshan.
Yeah, for everybody. And Jin Guangyao came to save the day.
Yeah, but because the thing is,
I love this line.
When Wongi talks, you know that shit is important.
Saving the day.
He came to save the day.
He came to save the day.
I love the way it says when Jin Guangshan is interrupted. He experienced a far greater shock than annoyance. After all, his fabrication was exposed right in front of so many.
Yeah.
A little bit awkward.
Yeah, just a little bit awkward. So Jiggy's there. He swoops in and he goes, really? That day, young Master Wei busted into Koi Tower with such force.
I saw him Kool-Aid Man down the door and everything.
He said too many things, one more shocking than the next. Perhaps he said a few things that were along those lines. I can't remember them either.
I remember him doing the jack-off motion. I was there at Koi Tower.
I think I remember him pulling a gun. Crazy.
He's unhinged.
I'm just worried about his stability.
And then, but NMJ says he fucking slams that's a damn lie button.
Yeah, because he does the you a damn lie.
Yeah.
He knows Jiggy is a damn lie right now. Liar.
Lying ass.
Lying.
Because he's got that eidetic memory.
Exactly. So Jiggy wouldn't. I can't remember them. There's no way Jiggy wouldn't remember that. Are you kidding me?
And
he's genius.
Yeah, and NMJ is over in the corner doing "Why the fuck you lying?" Funny 2017 meme.
He's like, excuse me?
That was a good meme.
And Jin Guangshan, Jiggis kind of hops on this opportunity to drive the attention away from how hard he just face planted.
How hard he got owned.
He did get owned very hard. It was very funny.
That's right. Anyhow, his attitude has always been arrogant. And then we
arrogant.
Arrogant.
And one of these sect leaders, they're like, to be honest, I've wanted to say this since a long time ago. Although Wei Wuxian did a few things during the Sunshot campaign, there are many guest cultivators who did more than him. I've never seen anyone as full of themselves as him. Excuse my bluntness, but he's the son of a servant. How could the son of a servant be so arrogant?
Get his ass.
You know. Get his ass.
But
arrogant to
this is like when someone does a buckle up, here's a thread, and then it's like about how Wei Wuxian is like many people are saying he's the greatest contributor to the Sunshot campaign, but actually guest cultivators have done far more than him, and then here's 15 examples. Except he doesn't give examples.
Yeah.
Let me talk to you about my rare pair OTP.
God. And then we get this line. With him having brought up the son of a servant, naturally there'd be some who connected it to the son of a prostitute standing in the hall.
Uh-huh.
Of course.
Awkward.
Naturally.
Yeah, Jiggy gets glared at and he just, customer service smiles through it.
He does smiling. It. He's smiling serenely.
He be doing it. And so the little chickens get to talking again.
The chickens!
The crowd went with the flow.
Yeah.
They went with the flow. They're just ready to rip on this dude.
They were just vibing.
They're just vibing. They're
Steady
just going.
vibing.
Here to complain. There's randos. They talk about... They just shit talk Wei Wuxian with, like, no evidence.
No evidence at all. And the longer it goes on, the more it seems to kind of snowball into just... Basically lies. Somebody says he was killing indiscriminately, and that's when somebody speaks up.
Somebody speaks the fuck up, and it's a lady.
It's a lady.
It's a lady. And she says...
A woman? Women are allowed to speak?
Woman?
Women.
Women?
Women.
Women be speaking?
Women be speaking.
Women be talking, actually.
Yep.
For the first time in this novel, but a lady comes up and she says, "It's not killing indiscriminately, is it?"
And one of the other cultivators is like, "What do you mean?"
Well, Lan Wangji seemed to have entered a realm of Zen that blocked all of his senses. Talk about vibing.
just steady vibing. He's not hearing what he wants to hear, so he just tunes it out.
Yeah.
I
simply choose not to hear it.
God, what a vibe.
God, I wish that were me.
Same. And so everybody immediately questions this lady.
Mm-hmm.
They're like, "What do you mean?"
She's like, and she's a little bit nervous, but she ain't backing down.
Yeah.
No, I don't mean anything more. There's no need to be so agitated, everyone. I just feel that the words killing indiscriminately isn't really suitable.
And somebody else is like, "Yeah, was that unsuitable? Wei Wuxian has been killing indiscriminately ever since the Sunshot campaign. Can you disprove this?"
Every one of these jackass voices.
Yeah, thank you. I try to keep a really good rotation.
It's good. So she keeps going. The Sunshot campaign is a battlefield. In the battlefield, would it mean that everyone is killing indiscriminately? Let's consider this as it stands. I really don't think it's right to say that he killed indiscriminately. After all, there's a reason. If the inspectors really abused the prisoners and killed Wen Yang, it wouldn't be called killing indiscriminately anymore, but rather revenge.
The next rando.
You go for this one, Janos. Yeah.
You're almost laughable.
Very good.
Don't tell me you think he's right to have killed our people. Don't tell me you're going to praise it was an act of justice.
Actually?
I mean? And then somebody
almost
else is
laughable. Come on.
Almost laughable.
Almost.
We still don't know whether or not the inspectors really did those things. It's not like anybody saw it with their own eyes.
That's right. One of the inspectors who lived said that they definitely didn't abuse the prisoners. Wenning died because he accidentally fell from a cliff. They even went so far as to take back his corpse and bury him, yet they received such revenge. How disappointing.
Disappointing.
And the lady's like,
yeah,
hello?
They said they didn't abuse them. That's simply all there is to it. And but she keeps going, the other inspectors are scared that they'd be responsible for abusing the prisoners and killing people. Of course they'd insist that he fell off on his own.
And somebody sneers at her. They're like, you can stop arguing. We don't want to hear the comments of someone who has other motives.
Accused.
Wow, hashtag accused. J'accuse.
Accused of Draco's pee-pee.
Accused of Draco's pee-pee. And the lady is getting a little bit upset.
She does blinking gif.
Yeah.
Explain things. What do you mean I have other motives?
There's no need for me to say anything. You know, deep down. And we know, too. You fell for him back in the cave of the Schwanwu just because he flirted with you? You're still arguing for him, calling white black no matter how irrational it is? Huh! Women will always be women.
Women will always be women.
Women be women.
God, I almost said shopping.
Jesus.
I really almost said shopping.
Why didn't you?
Shopping.
They will always be shopping.
Women will always be
literally
shopping.
The came out of my mouth. I was like, fuck.
Calling
what we're
white black just because she's on her period.
Oh.
She on her phone.
Honey, are you on your cycle right now? Is that why you're being so, just a little bit, grumpy? Little grumpy pants.
The grumpy. She's just gumpy. But yeah, it's Myeon Myeon. Remember her?
Yeah, it's that girl.
It's girl. It's one of the 4 female characters in this.
Yeah, and as soon as this person recognizes her, everybody else recognizes her because they're a hive mind at this point.
Oh yeah.
And they're like, so that's why. Explains how she's so desperate as to speak up for Wei Wuxian.
And she's mad now.
She hates that shit.
She's fucking mad.
She doesn't want to be relegated.
Yeah, irrational. Calling white black? I'm just being considerate as it stands. What does it have to do with the fact that I'm a woman? You can't be rational with me, so you're attacking me with other things? And some fucking idiot is tisking her.
Oh, don't you tisk her.
In 2021. You want to take this one, Yash?
You hit it.
Tisk. Look at how innocent you make yourself to be. Even your heart has grown sideways. How could you consider things as they stand?
These fucking people.
Stop wasting your time.
Then there's someone else who's like, yeah.
Yeah.
Stop wasting your time on her.
Fucking...
How could someone like her be from our sect? And she even found her way into the Golden Pavilion. I'm embarrassed just standing beside her.
Myeonman was so enraged that her eyes grew red. She's glowing. Talk about fucking glowing.
Absolutely. That's the only kind of glow I want to see, baby. The rage.
Fine! Your voices are louder! Fine! You're the rational ones! And she fucking takes her robes off, puts them in the trash, and she's,
she throws him down. She's done,
Yeah,
dude.
she deletes her account at this point.
Yeah!
Yeah.
Blocks everybody.
Yeah, she leaves no trace behind. She just walks the fuck out.
Takes her robes off, throws them out, and leaves. And some fucking asshole is like, if you're taking it off, then don't put it on again if you're so capable.
Oh my god, the Squidward
Who does she
line.
think she is? Leaving as she pleases? Who cares? What's she doing this to prove?
God. And then back at it. Women will always
God, the
be
next
shopping.
one.
Yeah.
Women will always be shopping.
Women will always be women. They quit just after you say a few harsh words. She'll definitely come back on her own a couple days later.
There's no doubt. After all, she finally managed to turn from the daughter of a servant to a disciple.
Wow.
Haha.
Yeah. I forgot that the only other impression I can do is Squidward.
Oh, yeah. So Wongi pays no attention to these assholes, and he pieces out. He leaves after Myeon Myeon. Assumedly to go after her.
Yeah, and Shishen is like, okay, well, Jiggy had his turn to come and save the day, so now it's mine.
Yeah.
So, and you're him.
Oh, that's right, I am him. Shishen pulls up and he goes,
Everyone, she's gone already. Let's settle down.
And it takes them a minute. They're all mad and everything. And
they just can't stop talking shit.
Everybody, they love talking shit.
Can't stop talking shit.
Nobody in this novel loves anything more than talking shit.
They just love to do it, dude. I mean, it's pretty entertaining. I don't blame them.
This is why things begin trending.
Yes.
Yeah.
So Jiggis turns to John Chang and he's like, alright, let me press this man's button some more. And he's like, he's been...
Yeah, this is where everyone is posting the popcorn gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, I fucking hate this bitch so much. God, he's been plotting for a while to go to Burial Mound, hasn't he? After all, with his skills, it wouldn't be too hard to set up a sect of his own. And so he used this as a chance to leave the Zhang sect, intending to do whatever he pleases in the bright skies outside. You rebuilt the Yunmeng Zhang sect with so much work. He's got a few controversial traits in him to begin with, and he doesn't restrain himself, stirring up so much trouble for you. He doesn't care about you at all. Yo, I'm gonna punch this man so fucking hard.
This dude is a fucking yutz of the highest degree.
God.
And
we'll have something to say about him in a bit when we finish this chapter. Like then it says Zhang Cheng pretended to stand his ground. It's like that probably isn't the case. Wei Wuxian has been like this ever since he was young. Yeah. Even my father couldn't do anything about him. Then Jiggas goes in for the kill.
Oh yeah, Jiggas smells blood.
He fucking sees that carrot and he yanks it. Even Feng Lianxiang couldn't do anything about him, huh? Feng Lianxiang just favors him. That's how you fucking destroy a man's life. I hate this so much. Fuck this bitch.
Fuck this dude. He's like the master emotional manipulator, though. Like, I'm not gonna hand it to him, but I will recognize it.
I'm not gonna hand it to him, but I am going to parody.
Yes.
I guess I might as well like bring this up at this point because I was looking at the comments on the Exiled Rebels website. And there's like everyone is so mad at Zhang Cheng here.
That's because everyone they're fucking idiots.
There's like several people who are like, there's one that says from all the characters I hate Zhang Cheng the most. And like,
why?
Zhang Cheng is right there. Yeah. He's doing this.
Like, why would you put that in the damn
this chapter?
chat?
He's here, existing in this chapter. He's doing this. Read the fucking words on the page.
Why would you hate Zhang Cheng with that up against him? That.
There's like a few people who are like, no, I can sympathize with Zhang Cheng in this one, and they're all like severely downvoted.
What the
This is
fuck?
the worst fandom.
Worst. Garbage. Shit tier fandom. Horrible.
I'm sorry.
Y'all, I was listening to Quoth Killer Chronicles earlier, and y'all were talking about having to read this on Exiled Rebels, and I'm like, please, God, please let us get an official English translation so I don't have to see these.
I'm so tired of this shit. The attitude, bitch.
Bro, I'm 32 years old.
Gifted you with the son name of Zhang Cheng. Name of Rude Boy, sect leader Rude Boy, Sandu Sheng Shou, Zhang Wanyin.
And you do this.
And you do him like this?
Dirty.
Is it just a severely bad experience to have comment threads?
Evil bastard.
On every chapter. That's the worst way to read a book.
I think comment threads are just a bad idea.
Only bastards leave comments. And I would know I am a bastard.
Beginning to think that comment threads were a bad decision.
Yeah. Beginning to think letting your fan base
2021, I think we're finally ready to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Speaking of having conversations, Jiggas keeps going.
It's just also like, it feels like everyone is 14 who is commenting on there, which is like a bad age to be to read this novel.
I don't want to think about children. Why? Why would they read this? There's nothing interesting about this to young teenagers.
There is, but they shouldn't.
There is, they shouldn't be publicly into it. They need to be like we were as kids, where
these kids don't know how to be discreet and lie about their age anymore.
You were discreet, you lurked, or you lied about your age.
Yeah, literally, like this is a conversation that happens on Twitter constantly. Like, fucking teenagers shouldn't do this, shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
But it's really like the problem is because like there's some people who are like, oh, you can't blame people for like what media they're consuming or what characters they're shipping or whatever. But the point is that they shouldn't be so public about this.
Exactly. You can enjoy that shit privately. I don't give a fuck.
Exactly.
I don't care. But you don't need to be loud about it. You don't need to be in the fandom. You don't need to be trying to have a voice in a fandom that is for an adult novel.
If you have a if you have a bad ship, you can have that, but please don't. You can even post about it, but don't defend your rights to ship siblings or whatever. Like, don't make a big rights issue out of it.
Just leave me out of this. Don't make me see this.
Yeah.
Never show me this.
Yeah.
Leave me out of it. Just tag it so nobody can see it if they don't want to. And put it on like a separate blog or something. Like, you're golden. Okay? Fuck it.
Or just
like,
keep it in your brain.
Or just keep it in your brain.
Keep it in your damn brain.
Not everything needs to be broadcast publicly to the internet. Nobody is trampling on your rights by saying that maybe you need to have a little bit of a filter.
Yeah. Nobody's trampling on your rights. Nobody's trampling on your rights by saying, hey, maybe incest bad. You know,
but
perhaps.
It's how I cope.
Yeah.
And yet it's 2021. Anyway.
But it's how I cope.
Jig is...
But it's how I cope.
You know what? If you want, you can, like, say, I do this and it's bad. It's fine.
I know this is bad.
Don't act like it isn't.
It brings me no joy to report.
Well, here's the thing, to not trying to like both sides or whatever, but for most of the people that I see that are into that kind of content are like, yes, I'm fully aware that in real life this is fucking horrible. I do not condone this. By shipping this or whatever, or engaging in this content, I do not condone this in real life. This is fiction. But there's that only goes so far, my brother.
Yeah.
Anyway,
and yet
let's move on. Let's move on.
They
to
still
the rest
be
of this
making
book.
me see it.
Let's move on to the rest of this book. We're not going to talk about this anymore.
We do not need to.
We're
deserves none of our attention.
We're not in the mood. We're trying to make moves. Trying to make moves.
Yeah.
Bitch, I'm a cow. Bitch, I'm a cow. Let's move right on here.
Yeah, Jiggis be talking. Sect Leader Zhang, you're not like your father. It's just been a couple of years since the re-establishment of the Yunmeng Zhang sect, precisely when you should be displaying your power. And he doesn't even know to avoid suspicions. What would the Zhang sect's new disciples think if they saw him? Don't tell me you'd let them see him as their role model and look down on you.
Ugh.
This fucking... Ooh, he just stays talking.
Zhang Chung is simmering.
He is very mad.
Exactly, the Jin. That's enough. I'll go to Burial Mound and deal with this.
That's the spirit. Sect Leader Zhang, there are some things, some people that you shouldn't put up with. Like your ass.
God, please, get out of here, idiot.
God.
Nobody wants to see you, nasty ass.
Then we get the three bros who are married.
Yeah, they're just chilling now.
Just three dudes getting married.
They're chilling now.
This bit is so funny.
It's really good because you see the different perspectives of Lan Shichen. He's seen how far Jiggy has come. He's really proud of him.
Do you want me to be Jiggy for this part?
Yeah, that's great.
Okay, yeah, because it's...
So, Lan Shichen comes up to... He's talking to Jiggy and he goes, "Brother, you've worked hard."
And Jiggy's doing his customer service smile. It wasn't hard work. Who had to work hard was Sect Leader Zhang's table. He clenched a few of its parts to crumbles. Looks like he was really angered. Fucking God.
Then NMJ walks over and says, "Oh, clever talk. Hard work indeed."
Fuck this guy talking.
Yeah, he's very derisive towards the Jigster here.
Jigster.
Very derisive.
He's
spicy.
He was the one who was like rolling his eyes when Jiggy was telling an obvious lie.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
He's the one calling bullshit.
Gaming Joy is having none of it on this evening.
Absolutely not. Hearing this, Lan Shichen smiled but said nothing.
God.
He knew that Gaming Joy would teach him a lesson. Would teach him a lesson whenever he found the chance.
Yeah, smiles while dissociating.
Yeah. Quite helpless, he tried to change the subject.
He's just... brother.
Or no,
is that Jiggy, or... Oh, no, it's Jiggy. It's Jiggy.
Yeah. Brother, where's Wangji? I saw him leave earlier. Or I saw him leave early.
And Lan Shichen just, kind of, points to the front, and they look over... And Lan Wangji and Mian Mian are just kind of vibing, talking. Well, they're not really vibing because Mian Mian looks to be pretty upset. She's crying a little bit, and Wang Yi is. It says he's solemn, and then Wang Ji he bows to her, which is very respectful.
He does Metal Gear Man salute.
Metal Gear Man salute.
Yeah, this was one of
F.
one of the other things that was happening in the comments under this was, what kind of salute is it? Is it like a military type salute or a different type?
Oh,
It's salute parentheses honorific.
come on.
Like,
People, this is chapter 73. If you don't get it now, you're just never gonna get it.
honest to God.
Anyway, they're doing the Russian stream a salute, obviously.
Yeah.
Yes, fucking obviously.
Dude, I will salute my friends when they, like, get past their computer being stupid. Like,
Hell yeah. I'll salute a bitch for anything.
yeah.
Watch me.
I'll salute my friends when they're tired. Come on.
Yeah.
But she
And there's a great like exchange between NMJ and Chucky where
fucking rules.
God.
Big Joe says the woman had much more backbone than the mob of her sect.
Right.
He's like smiling through clenched teeth. He's like, that's
Smiled
right.
cheerily.
Oh my God.
He smiled serenely.
So
I do like this though, if you don't mind me.
Yeah,
having,
please,
I
please.
do like this though, because it's like, we get this one line from NMJ that shows him like, I feel like it's showing us that he has the capacity to not be completely judgmental all the time.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yeah.
if he's forced to hear the other side, like he'll be able to accept it and like understand it and process it.
Yeah.
So like, and it making me sad because like if somebody just like sat him down and said, you're not allowed to move, you're not allowed to speak, shut the fuck up, put your sword down, and let Jiggy explain his shit to him and clarify on this back like some years ago when all he had done was like kill some fucking assholes who were taking credit for his shit.
Yeah.
And not any of the other shit that he did later on. Maybe he would understand, and then maybe it wouldn't be this bad. However, people be talking.
Yep.
Which is just one of the themes.
Themes is people talk.
People be talking.
People be talking. Oh God, oh no. I don't know what the fuck that was. I'm so sorry. I hit the button on my phone that makes the noise go. That makes the noise go real
We all
loud.
have that one.
Noise go up.
Noise go real loud.
Volume go up.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it.
I didn't mean it. Okay. Jesus. Anyway.
See, this would have probably been really easy to edit out, but now that we've drawn attention to it, now you have to like leave it in the episode.
It gets to stay, yeah.
Sorry. Oh God.
Anyway.
So we get a little 2-day.
It wasn't that loud here, so.
No, I have no idea what the fuck it even was. Like, I wasn't playing a video or like music or anything actively on my phone. I guess Twitter just decided it was gonna blast an ad at me. Great.
As it does.
So we get 2 days into the future, and Zhang Cheng rules with his crew to Yiling.
And if you're reading this anywhere other than on Exiled Rebel Scanlation's website, then you were reading a stolen version. We do not give anyone permission to repost our novels to other sites. I left this in the PDF
to that
on
I say
accident.
fuck you.
Yeah. But,
Yeah, I am also reading the PDF that you made, Roy, so.
Wonderful.
I remember, like, I specifically went through and, like, Control F'd these because they're on, like, they have them in a few chapters. But I forgot this one. It's probably not the only one I forgot. It's just a cool, fun Easter egg. You know how
It's
it is.
nice.
Yeah.
It's nice. It's the intermission.
I hope it makes it into. I hope when it gets an official translation, they still leave it in.
Please.
Oh God. So Zhang Cheng goes up. He rolls up. He finds Wei Wuxian digging in the dirt, as he does. There's a lady sitting with him, and she's wearing some red. There's another dude. They're trying to do farming.
And they look like normal farmer dudes. Like, Zhang Cheng assumes they're ones because, like, who else could they be? Considering the recent events. But they're in like normal people clothes.
Normal people clothes.
Normal people clothes. And they're just like they're trying to get the farming thing happening. They're trying to get it popping.
Unfortunately, the pants were dead, but
they're all dead. I want to be Wei Wuxian.
You want to be Wei Wuxian?
I think I want to be Wei Wuxian.
All right, then I'll be the woman.
The woman.
Yeah, I keep being Zhang Xiang.
Please keep being Zhang Xiang. It's very good.
Yeah, kin type.
Kin type. That's it.
All we're saying is kin type.
So, Wei Wuxian is having a conversation with this lady, and he's like, how about potatoes?
Radishes. Radishes are easy to grow. They don't die as often. Potatoes are hard to look after.
Radishes are disgusting.
Nasty ass radish.
Not true.
They're fine. They're very crisp.
They're fine.
Yeah.
I would definitely take a potato over a radish, but that's just me.
I like a nice radish.
I'm a potato ass bitch.
Well, if potatoes are fussy, then, you take what you can get.
Worth it.
And Zhang Xiang goes...
He snorted.
Because Wei Wuxian is acting like a baby. Like a little baby. So Wei Wuxian and Wenqing turn around, and they're like, oh, yep, it's Zhang Xiang.
Remember how the writers of The Untamed saw this one time that Zhang Xiang and Wenqing are like, or no, I guess they already met. Never mind. I was going to make a joke about them doing compulsory heterosexuality with them, but never mind.
I mean...
I owned myself.
I guess out of any compulsory heterosexuality ship that they could fabricate, it's the one that makes the most sense?
No, it doesn't.
Because Zhang Xiang is a homosexual. And Wenqing... Whoa! We're not even gonna... She doesn't even have a chance of liking a man! Are you fucking kidding me?
That personality quiz earlier, I went through it to just, like, look at the questions, and I just picked random answers, like, not even really looking at them. And I got Wenqing as the result, and the result said, like, the description said something like, congratulations, you're a lesbian, your brain is huge.
Yeah! Sorry, once again... Swirly time for anybody who thinks that Wenqing is a heterosexual?
A heterosexual?
Ma'am? I'm sorry, you can project onto another character, but that ain't it. That is not it.
You can say that my last name is Me With That, and call me Miss Me With That.
Yeah, absolutely. Miss Me With That baby.
Stupid.
So Wei Wuxian says nothing to Zhang Xiang, just kind of bids him to follow him. So they go into this it's like a little path. Oh no, I'm gonna sneeze, hold on.
Oh.
No, I'm not. Oh, god damn it. That is horrible. Evil. That is the worst feeling in the world.
Evil.
And so he leads them to like his little spot. There's like all of these dudes working. They just look like normal ass dudes trying to get the farm working. And they look up and they see Zhang Xiang and they're like, oh shit. Cause, even if they don't know specifically who he is, because they've been very out of the loop, they know that he's big cultivator boy, and that always kind of does not bode well for them. And
he's
so
wearing purple.
He's wearing purple.
Exactly. He purple boy. And Wei Wuxian's like, just continue. And they all just kind of go back to doing their thing. Because if Wei Wuxian waves him off, then clearly he's fine. And Zhang Xiang's like,
what are they doing?
Can't you tell? Building houses.
Building houses? Then what were the ones we saw turning over the dirt when we came up here doing? Don't tell me you're really going to start farming.
Farming? That's cringe.
Didn't you hear everything? We are farming.
You're farming on a mountain of corpses? Will the things that grow here be edible?
Believe me, when people really are hungry, they'll eat whatever they can.
Great.
Eat my damn dirt. I don't care.
I'll eat my own leg, bitch. I don't give a shit.
You really intend on stationing yourself here on the long run? Can people even live in such a damn place?
I lived 3 months in here.
And then there's a moment of silence.
Yeah, we're saluting. We
You're
got our
not
hands over
coming
our
back
hearts.
to Lotus Pier?
And Wei Wuxian's like, Yumeng is so close to Yiling. I'll sneak back whenever I feel like it.
You wish.
You wish.
And he is going to say something else, and then suddenly he has a baby tumor.
Baby happened.
A baby just kind of spawns on his leg. So it's like this 2-year-old kid just clinging to him. He was quite a fine, lovable child. Unfortunately, Jang Chung had no love in him at all. And he turns to Wei Wuxian and he's like, what the fuck is this thing?
What is it
Get
doing?
him away from me.
Literally, what is this kid? Where did this kid come from? And Wei Wuxian, he just bends up, Jesus. The bend
Jang
and
Chung is
snap.
cropping out the child of his selfie.
God, he just like picks up the toddler and tosses him to Wei Wuxian like a football. And Wei Wuxian picks up the baby. And he lets him sit on his arm. Oh, he's like cradling him.
Yeah.
What do you mean, get him away?
Were you picturing him like flexing and the baby is like sitting on his...
I was. Thank you very much.
Sitting on his arm, this might just be like a weird translation thing, but like in a previous chapter where it was like how Zhang Fengmian was picking up Wei Wuxian and he's never picked up Zhang Cheng, it also says like he let Wei Wuxian sit on his arm and he never let Zhang Cheng sit on his arm. It took me like a moment to get what that's supposed to mean.
Okay, he carry him like little baby.
He carry him like little baby.
Like little baby.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I never even thought about that before. Like, I just kind of accepted it, but it is kind of like, this is the only place I've ever seen it called that.
I know,
Right?
absolutely.
What the hell? Yeah.
So, Wei Wuxian picks Kid up and he's like, what do you mean get him away? Can't you talk properly? Ayan, why do you hug the leg of everyone you meet? Off you go. Don't bite your nails right after you play with mud. Do you know what the mud is made of? Move your hand. Don't touch my face either. Where's Granny?
Fucking mom ass.
I know.
Can I just say how I imagined sitting on someone's arm? Like
Please.
It's this.
Yes.
I saw it like in a similar way as like sitting in someone's lap, but like you lay your arm down on the ground and then someone like sits on that. Just like, you know, as a pillow.
You just lie on your tummy and you cross your arms in front of you a little bit and then you just get somebody's ass in your face.
Just casual holding a conversation while you do that.
Just hope they don't.
You can also like T-pose, right? And then you have two arms and you can have two children, like they can sit on both of your arms.
2 arms, 2 asses, 4 ass cheeks.
All of this wouldn't have happened.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Yup.
The physics. The physiology is sitting on an arm.
God.
The physiology.
This next paragraph has the most like unintentionally funny line in this chapter, because it's like an old woman with sparse white hair staggered over holding a wooden walking stick in her hand. When she saw Zhang Cheng, she realized that he was an important character as well.
This guy's a main character.
Oh shit. It's not the protagonist, but he's right there, so I gotta actually remember his name.
Doodoo-ragonist.
Yeah, this Doodoo-ragonist ass bitch.
Oh yeah, dude, there is a name for that.
Doodoo-ragonist?
He's the Doodoo-ragonist. Wow, don't call him a doo-doo rag. He's right there. I'm calling somebody a doo-doo rag.
Stupid.
Doodoo-rag. What the fuck does that even mean?
I don't know. Rag that you use to wipe your doo-doo.
I don't know. It's innocent doo-doo.
Your doo-doo rag.
Don't doo-doo rag on me.
Don't you want a doo-doo rag?
Don't bring innocent doo-doo into this.
Doo-doo rag. Doo-doo rag. D-O-O-D-O-O. Rag. Rag. Oh, rag.
I'm not gonna be able to find a flute cover of Dickie Ride, and you know it.
But then just include Dickie right at the end. That's okay. It doesn't need to be a flute cover. People just need to hear it.
People do need to hear Dickie Ride. That's great.
Janosch, have you ever listened to Dickie Ride? You've been friends with Roy for quite a while, so I think I have a hunch that maybe you have. Because I think Roy and I discovered it together on Tumblr or something.
It was like 8 years ago.
Yeah, it was a very long time ago. And it's just this fantastic song. Asking if somebody wants a dicky ride.
I'll send you a link. You don't have to watch it tonight because I know it's going to be late. But
Dickey. That's how you spell it. They spell it in the song for you, so you can look it up really easy.
Oh, that's good.
It's pretty good.
Don't you want a dicky ride? We gotta finish this.
Ride, oh, ride.
Christ.
Don't you want a dicky
All right,
ride?
so Wei Wuxian sends the child away.
He goes, go play on the side. And so grandma takes him, and Zhang Cheng immediately starts to shit on Wei Wuxian.
Yeah.
Those sect leaders thought you gathered some leftover forces and crowned yourself King of the Hill.
Crown yourself.
I haven't seen King of the Hill, so insert any jokes in here.
Yeah.
So it's only the old, the weak, the women, and the children. Where's Wending?
Sorry. And Wei Wuxian's just like, he doesn't say anything in response to like the old, the weak, the women, and the children. He just like smiles, and it says he's mocking himself as well. And Zhang Cheng asks where Wending is, and Wei Wuxian's like, why are you asking about him?
These days, countless people have asked me about him, but who could I ask? Seems like I could only come to ask you.
Wei Wuxian, he points to the front, and then they walk into this big cave, and it's like super cluttered with shit.
Zhang Cheng says, damn bitch, you live like this.
It's a hoarder's cave.
Literally.
Nasty. Yeah.
There are at least 4 months worth of empty Chinese takeout boxes on the floor. The pizza boxes are stacked up to your knees.
The stank?
The stench is unbelievable. He probably hasn't cleaned the bathroom in as long as he's been there.
Final Fantasy house ass bitch.
Yeah, Final Fantasy ass house. Final Fantasy house ass house.
Yeah. Zhang Cheng keeps like stepping on like there's like some Looney Tunes shit where he's like, oh, what did I step into? Oh, it's a compass. Oh, this one's a flag.
Yeah.
Don't take it.
I know exactly where it is. He's like, don't kick it. I haven't finished this one yet. It's useful, but it's like lying on the ground in the middle of everything.
Wei Wuxian's doing the hoarder thing. Like, no, I'm going to use that for crafts. I'm going to sell that.
Yeah.
Yeah, Zhang Cheng's like, you're the one who just littered them on the ground. It's not anyone's fault if they break them.
I live here alone. So what if I litter a few things around?
It's his bachelor pad.
Absolutely. Like, he's like, what the fuck does it matter if I make my bed? Who cares? Only I see my bed. Oh, God.
Zhang Cheng felt like he was suffocating.
It's just like, it's a horrible, horrible bachelor pad.
Nasty. Men really be living like this.
Yep. And Zhang Cheng is just disgusted.
You dare mess with Lotus Pier like this? Then you can just watch as I burn all of these things.
Fuck your talismans.
Yeah, absolutely. So they get to like the main sort of thoroughfare of the cave, like the atrium, and there's Wending. And he is
covered in Post-its.
Yeah, covered in Post-it notes. He got pranked hard. He's passed out drunk. He's gonna wake up so fucking hungover tomorrow. And he's just lying there, completely nude, save for the Post-its. It's a bunch of talismans. So.
Literally, Zhang Cheng says, damn bitch, you live like this.
Literally.
Yeah. Where do you even sleep?
He goes, you live here? God.
Live here?
What happened, man?
Wei Wuxian points at like a nasty
You
old
used to have
shirt on the ground.
standards.
He's literally, he's got a shirt, he's like kind of the setup that I had in jail, where they give you one blanket, they give you the like mat that you put on top of the metal bunk that's bolted to the wall, and then you don't get a pillow. You don't get nothing. You get your spare changes of clothes that you can put into your net. You get maybe some toilet paper if you want that you can scrunch up and put in your netted bag, and you got yourself a nice little pillow. And then you got your thin-ass blanket made out of probably recycled trash bags.
Weirdly,
and you're good.
Weirdly, the like vibe that this is giving me is like there's a there's a documentary about the making of the album Spiderland by Slint, and there's like a bit where it's like about one of I think the singer Brian, who like goes see, like, after they all moved out to college, and then he goes to see the drummer, and he's like, you live like this? And then they decide to record the album, and they also broke up after recording Spiderland, which is just what happens to Jiang Cheng and Wei Wuxian here.
Oh, God.
Hey, wow.
Zero
I really
difference.
Like that.
Zero difference between Jiang Cheng and Wei Wuxian and Slint.
Yeah.
He fucking points at a pile of blankets in the corner.
He points at a pile and he goes, with those I can sleep anywhere.
Genius.
And he just like, Jiang Cheng just goes over and like looks at Wen Yang. And he's like,
what happened to him?
Wei Wuxian's like, he's a bit too fierce.
Keep a corpse around. It's kind of fucked up.
You can put a fucked up guy anywhere.
You can put a fucked up guy anywhere. Wei
People
Wuxian's
are like people on exiledrebels.scanlations.org in the comments are gonna be like, how could Jiang Cheng do this? Wei Wuxian was his brother. I cannot believe he abandoned his principles and did such evil things to his brother, who is like purely good. But this motherfucker is keeping a corpse around. Like,
yeah. I just like, it just makes me laugh. Like, not to get like snooty about it or anything. The kinds of people who leave those comments, they're like, why would Jiang Cheng do that to our perfect baby Wei Wuxian, who's never done anything wrong in his life? I'm like,
he did a lot wrong.
Ding, 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 ding. Somebody missed the point of the book. Ding, 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 ding. Somebody needs to read it again with their reading comprehension goggles on.
Ugh.
They're
honestly, just like the attitude of
skills.
How could he do that is like completely misunderstanding of like what the purpose of a book is.
Oh my god, right?
That's what
like,
you're
stop treating
reading.
them like people.
Yeah.
They're fucking plot devices.
God.
Yeah.
Come on. But Wei Wuxian goes, he's a bit too fierce. I'm worried he'll do something, so I sealed him up so that he can't move at the moment.
I'm gonna fix him.
I'm working on it. It's a weekend project.
And then the CinemaSins ding goes off in Jiang Cheng. Like, wasn't he a shy stutterer when he was alive? How is he so fierce after he died?
And it says his tone couldn't be called friendly at all. Wei Wuxian's like, Wen Ying was indeed quite a timid person. But precisely because of this, he hid all of his feelings within him. Hatred, anger, fear, anxiety, pain. These were pent up for too long, which is why he exploded after he died. You can't even imagine how powerful they are. It's the same as how the more nice-tempered someone is, the scarier they are after they lose their temper. The more he was like this, the fiercer he'd be after death.
Get this bitch a vent.
Haven't you always said the fiercer is the better? The heavier the resentful energy is, the greater the hatred is, and the stronger the power is.
Oh, shit, sorry. That's right. But I don't want to make Wen Ning into this kind of corpse.
Then what do you want to make him into?
I want to awaken his consciousness.
I'm going to open his third eye.
He's gonna get all those chakras ready to roll.
I'm just gonna turn the light on.
Yeah.
Dreaming again, aren't you? Awaken his consciousness. What would be the difference between a fierce corpse like this and a human being? In my opinion, if you really succeeded, nobody would need to be a human and nobody would need to cultivate. They could just come to you and ask to be made into a fierce corpse.
That's right. I've realized as well that it's too fucking hard. But I've already boasted about it a couple of times in front of his sister. Now I'll have to believe that I can do it. I'll have to succeed, or else what'll I do with my face?
Like, not to be a prude about this, but every time this fucking book drops a fuck, I'm like so taken out.
I know! Oh my god. Because it's like, the weird thing is, I think for the most part, the book is written in like traditional Chinese, which is even more involved and like structured and flowery and beautiful than like modern Chinese is. So like having a fuck in there, I can imagine in the original script is even more jarring. But like even here, I'm like, oh, he said a bad word. He said fuck. He said a boo-boo
It's not even
word.
just the swearing, right? Like if it was like, I don't know, using fucking in like a literal sense or whatever, but too fucking hard is like such a it feels like a very anachronistic use of fucking. In which I don't know if it is in the original or if it's the scanlation or the translation or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure that even if it isn't like a literal fuck in the original, it's probably meant to be like a facsimile to his tone. That's usually how I see them use like American or English just in general expletives in their text, is when they're like trying to mimic the specific tone that the original text was trying to convey. Like here he's really casual, he's just like fucking around, he's being like just not trying to be respectful at all or whatever.
Now here's the thing though, like the other fuck that comes to mind immediately is Hwaesong getting mad and doing epic fuck your sabers.
Yeah.
I see a fuck on the next page, and John Chung is saying the next fuck. So unfortunately that's gonna have to come out of your mouth, Janos.
Oh no.
But this one just feels like so much less severe.
Oh yeah.
Like, I can see Jong Chung spitting one out because he's Jong Chung.
Yeah.
I can see Hwaesong in that moment. That was a pretty epic use of fuck.
Oh yeah.
But this one here, like, I feel like it's too damned hard would, like, just work without the taking you out, but this is just, it's too fucking hard.
It's too fucking hard, man. Like, sometimes something really is just too fucking hard.
Drop a F-bomb.
It is too fucking hard, but also, like, with his tone, it just sounds like, it sounds like he's a podcaster or like he's a YouTuber or whatever, like he's like talking about something. Like,
wow.
It feels so casual for like for like what this scene is.
Yeah.
And I think maybe.
But you know who's not casual is Jang Cheng unsheathing his sword.
Yeah.
He's not feeling it.
He's fucking strapped.
He goes literally straight for Wen Young's neck, baby. He's gonna step on necks tonight. And Wei Wuxian like sticks his arm out and like redirects the blade. He's like, "What are you doing?"
And it echoes through the demon slaughtering cave.
The demon slaughtering cave.
That's
and
what
Jang Cheng is like refuses to sheath his sword and says, "What am I doing? I'd like to ask you what you are doing. Wei Wuxian, you've been quite full of yourself these couple of days, haven't you?"
You used to be cool, man.
I'm picturing the demon slaughtering cave. That's definitely like what a edgy emo 7th grader calls their room. I like it. And so Wei Wuxian's like, he knew this was coming at some point. It was really weird to have to talk to Jong Chung like everything was normal. And now that I'm thinking about it, that whole fucking thing was maybe meant to be a forced casual kind of thing. Because he might just be just as uncomfortable around Jong Chung having normal conversation as Jong Chung is with having it with him.
Yeah.
That could be a thought.
Yeah.
But he's like, if not because I got no choice with Wen Qing and the others forcing me, do you think that I'd like to be so full of myself? God, that was a weird sentence.
I know. And Jang Cheng is like, "You've got no choice because they were forcing you? Well, now I've got no choice because you're forcing me. A few days ago at Koei Tower, countless sects surrounded me, forcing me to give an explanation to this, and so I could only come."
An explanation? We're even already. The inspectors beat Wen Yang to death. Wen Yang became a corpse and killed them. A tooth for a tooth, a life for a life. All that is over.
All that is over? How could it be possible? Don't you know how many eyes are watching you right now? How many are watching your seal? If this opportunity is in their hands, you wouldn't be in the right even if you are.
You said it already. I wouldn't be in the right even if I am. What else could I do except for jailing myself here?
What else? Of course there's something.
And he points to Wen Ning at Sandu.
Yep.
I mean, with Sandu.
Yeah. The only way of making up for things is for us to end things before they get the chance to.
And what?
You burn this corpse right now and return to them all these leftovers of the Wen sect. That's the only way to make the subject die.
Fuck this zombie.
And so
he raises his sword again, preparing to attack.
Yep.
attack. And Wei Wuxian's like, are you joking? If we return one Qing and the others to them, they'd meet nothing but a dead end.
I doubt you'll even return all of them. Why do you care what kind of end they meet? A dead end it is, then. What does it have to do with
Zhang
you?
Chung! What do you think you're talking about? Take it back! Don't make me give you a thrashing. Don't forget, who was the one that helped us burn Uncle Zhang and Madame Yu's corpses? Who returned to us the ashes that are in Lotus Pier right now? And who took us in when we were chased after by Wen Chao?
I'm the one who fucking wants to give you a thrashing. Yes, they helped us before. But why in the world don't you understand that right now any remnant of the Wen sect is a target of criticism? No matter who they are, with the surname of Wen, they have committed a most heinous crime. And those who protect the Wen are at risk of being condemned by everyone. All the people love the Wen dogs so badly that the worse they die, the better. Whoever protects them is against the entire world. Nobody would speak for them, and nobody would speak for you either.
I don't need anyone to speak for me.
And then it says Zhang Cheng exploded. Just what are you being so stubborn about? If you can't do it, then move over. I'll do it.
And Wei Wuxian is still like gripping him. And very, very hard. And he goes, Zhang Wan Yin!
Wei Wuxian, don't you understand? When you're standing on their side, you're the bizarre genius, the miraculous hero, the force of the rebellion, the flower that blooms alone. But the second your voice differs from theirs, you've lost your mind, you've ignored morality, you've walked a crooked path. You think you can be immune to all those condemnations as you stay outside of the world and do whatever you want? No such precedent has happened before.
If there's been no precedent, then I'll be the precedent.
We live in a society. He has put on his Joker makeup once again.
That's classic Wei Wuxian lines. Little Wei Wuxian things.
I'll be the president, yeah.
I'll be the president.
There's no men like me, there's just me.
That's right.
God.
Hashtag damaged.
Ugh.
So they like stare each other down, but they don't like do anything. They just like glare at each other and see who's gonna break first.
Frowning.
And Zhang Chung is the one who speaks up first.
Wei Wuxian, have you still not realized what the situation at hand is like? Do you really need me to say it out loud? If you insist on protecting them, then I won't be able to protect you.
There's no need to protect me. Just let go. Zhang Chung does not like it.
Twisted.
He doesn't like it.
I hate this, but I'm picturing like that one random fish on SpongeBob and he makes that face. That was a meme for a while back in like 2010.
Oh yeah. Or the face that SpongeBob makes when he smells Gary's food.
God.
And Wei Wuxian goes, just let go. Tell the world that I defected. From now on, no matter what Wei Wuxian does, it'd have nothing to do with the Yunmeng sect.
All for the Wen sect? Wei Wuxian, do you have a savior complex? Is it that you'll die if you don't stand up for someone and stir up some trouble?
Yes.
And the answer to this is yes, so Wei Wuxian stays quiet and lies by omission. And then he goes, so that's why we should cut ties right now, in case anything I do affects the Yunmeng sect in the future. Because, like it says, or else he really couldn't make any guarantees on what he'd do in the future. He might go wild, baby.
He might
He's
go
about
nutty
to go
with
crazy.
it.
He's going crazy, going stupid.
Then Zhang Cheng says 3 periods. My mom said that you do nothing but bring out sect trouble. It's true indeed. He laughed coldly, talking to himself. To attempt the impossible? Fine. You understand the Yunmeng sect's motto better than I do. Better than all of us do.
He sheathes his sword, and he just like has lost all emotion.
Now let's arrange for a duel.
Get him.
So they get together. 3 days later, they do their duel. They fight really hard. I mean, the duel initially, I guess it starts with how like traditional American duels started, or English duels as an extension, where like they, try to work it out. And then they're like, all right, no, I think it's time to kill each other, or try to kill each other. So then they do it.
Zhang Cheng slaps
Resorted to
the
violence.
glove.
So they woke up, and eventually they did choose violence.
Yep.
Slaps him with glove. Zhang Chung stabs him. Wen Young breaks Zhang Chung's arm. And then it just says, each spat out a mouthful of blood and left cursing the other. They had finally fallen out with each other. So this was just like the Wei Wuxian's formal exit from the Zhang clan, I guess.
Yeah. Goodbye, bitch.
So then Zhang Chung comes out and he's like, yeah, Wei Wuxian is a bastard of the world now. He is no longer my problem. Thank you.
He is the rat of life. He is the bitch of earth.
The rat of life, the bitch of earth. Don't bother me about him. Don't ask me no questions about this boy.
This is a huge downer ending, so when I finished this chapter, I looked at how the next chapter starts, and then immediately lost it at Wei Wuxian stabbing his intestines back into his stomach and smiling as if nothing had happened.
Hey, do you want to know something funny, Janosch? That happens multiple times to Wei Wuxian in this book.
He loves to do it.
He really loves to get it almost eviscerated and survive with a smile.
Genuine tummy troubles.
Genuine tummy troubles. Like, we thought we had tummy troubles? Bitch.
The real tummy trouble.
Real.
Bitch.
Turbo tummy.
But, that's the end of the chapter.
Next time, it's going to be chapter 74. Which is part 1 of the Distance arc. Let's do Google Translate.
Absolutely. Let's translate the Google.
Let's go.
So,
Google up. Hey,
remember how this is episode 69?
Yes.
It's time to horny.
Oh, wonderful!
I'm gonna let me go ahead and I'm gonna drop these into the Discord. I have 2 for each of y'all. Give me just a second because this thing go away. Likes to
2 for each. Is it Christmas?
It's Christmas. Christmas in March, baby. You know what it is. Alright.
Sorry, I still have the comments open here, and this one says, JC, you ass, Wei Wuxian, my darling, sobs.
God.
You're
missing the point.
Wei Wuxian, my darling, get the fuck out of here. Listen, I'm not trying to gatekeep how to enjoy a book, but a basic requirement of the book is, understanding the themes of it. That's a basic requirement of enjoying it.
A basic requirement is understanding how books work. Personally to me, if you were to ask me, in my opinion, understand that, character development is a thing.
Yeah.
Understand that, nuance. I don't know, man. Maybe that's just me. But,
This comment is incomprehensible for me because it says he really turning his back for Wuxian and Wen Ning. Wow. Crying, smiling emoji. He's no different with other sect leader though. Period. What?
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 What the fuck does that mean?
I have no idea. I guess the point is supposed to be about how it's really sad what Zhang Sheng does and he's actually no different from the other sect leader. That's not true.
That's very not true.
What the fuck?
What book are you reading?
Yeah. Okay. So here's what I got. I have them separated as best as I can.
Yeah.
I'll give you the the context when y'all decide.
So where does the first one end? At Mai?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the second one ends Acupoint?
Yeah.
Third one ends after Woombly?
Yeah.
Okay, great.
Yeah, and I know where
your guess is as good as mine.
Great, cool, great. Well, I want to do the first one because I think it holds a special significance to you and me.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Go ahead.
Because we call each other a bunch of stupid shit, but Mai is one of them. Just Mai. The word Mai. So it says,
I should do the context real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So this was for Chinese.
Yeah.
It's Wangshan. They're doing foreplay.
Oh, wonderful.
Important note, this fic has not been in first person until this point.
Great!
Third person all the way up until this, but yeah.
Okay.
Let's go.
I was so stupid that I was just kissed before, and now I don't have any energy to think about anything. I just keep repeating those simple things in the repeated collisions, shaking, and waves of lust. Words. Well, that's it. Mai. Rude boy,
Well, that's
King
it.
Hu Jarasta.
This is peak eroticism. Like,
Yeah.
Absolutely. That's you just lean in real close to your significant other's ear and just go, my.
well, that's it. My.
Very erotic.
I was so stupid that I was just kissed before.
I was so stupid that I was just kissed before.
I'm gonna take the next one. Do you want to give context?
Please. Yes. Okay, so this one is also from Chinese. This one's some Neo. I don't know if this one is supposed to be ABO.
Okay.
I don't know. I genuinely don't know.
That's a sentence I love to hear.
Don't we all?
Yeah, this one goes just like this. I just took it fully in what's happening. Alright.
Just really get in the character.
Enjoy.
The anger of the dominant. The anger of the Dominic is attacking the heart.
Who the fuck is this bitch?
The anger of the Dominic is attacking the heart, coupled with the stimulation of the pheromones of Jing Guang Yao when it is hot, and there is no patience at all. He reached out.
You can do it.
He reached out directly and poked his two. He reached out directly and poked his 2 fingers into Jing Guang Yao's back acupoint.
Yeah, let me get all up in that back acupoint, baby.
I just knocked over my little little microphone cage.
God damn it.
I'm looking at the text and I'm like, no, I can do it. Easy. I mean, Dominic is funny that it's in there, but like I can read it. And once I realized it's not just Dominic, but the Dominic.
The Dominic.
Dominic, honorific. I don't know if it's translating his name as that. I'm so fucking confused.
Oh,
Dominic.
God, the anger of the Dominic.
He's been Charles, and now he's Dominic.
God damn.
Oh,
He needs to keep it consistent.
the back acupoint. If you... Jesus. Reading fic translated from Chinese is just this type of shit constantly.
Yes.
It's always acupoints. It's always the back acupoint. I didn't find any funny ones with meat stick, but that one shows up a lot.
God.
Your face just went from like gentle grin to just desolation.
He reached out directly on the rated part.
Whisper directly into ass. Okay, here's the third one. All
Okay,
right.
yeah, so this one is from Russian.
Okay,
Dude,
love that.
Russia loves Songcheng.
Yeah, absolutely. I've noticed that, man.
Yeah.
They're they're horny for it.
Good on them. I'm saluting Russia.
Yeah.
They're playing like a 2 truths and a lie stripping game of some type.
Absolutely.
I couldn't figure out the rules because it's nonsense, but whatever.
Yeah. Zhang Cheng really wanted to slam himself on his forehead, but the hands were busy. All that remained was to crush the elastic ass harder with them and pinch it slightly. Why? You're forever. You're not. Is that nonsense? Zhang Cheng said with difficulty. Not Huai-san laughed low and woobily.
What the fuck?
Like that.
Huh?
Twitter format that not Huai-san left low and wombly.
Wombly?
Not Huaisong.
How womb me be?
How is Babby formed?
How not Huai-san get pregnant?
So
What the
why
fuck is that supposed to be?
What?
crush the elastic ass?
Snaps back like a rubber band, baby.
Crush that elastic ass as hard as you can.
I'm gonna read the last one.
Please,
I'm
alright.
so confused.
So this one, I'm glad you're reading this one, because this one's the Janos special. This one's from Hungarian.
Oh, wonderful.
Fuck if I know what's going on, though. You'd think that they're about to, like... It sounds like they're about to fuck, which is why I'm including it.
Right.
But the thing they did right before this, like, bit here was they, like, left somebody's house. So...
Well, that's Wangshan for you.
Yeah.
Anywhere and everywhere that they can.
Lanshan always gave in to his waist so easily. Not that it was a problem for Wei Wuxian, who had no garage.
Me neither, man.
If you think about it, it was a lucky thing to get back to that cloud of God behind you after all.
What in the world? What is that? What does that mean?
The cloud of God.
Are they talking about Lan Wangji?
The cloud of God.
Who's to say?
It was a lucky thing to get back to that cloud of God behind you after. This is the, like, I consent, I don't image, except that Jesus is also, like, God. Giving a thumbs up and says, I consent.
Yeah, the cloud of God behind you is smiling serenely and putting a big thumbs up.
I have two mini ones.
Oh, God.
And these are both from Chinese, if you...
Okay. I'm gonna do the first one because I like it. I love Yao Mei. If you love him, fuck him.
That's what I always say.
I mean, are they wrong? Was a lie told?
Yao Mei, written like it's his first and last name.
Mei. Yeah, it's like last name Yao, first name Mei. Pretty good.
If you love him.
That's such a good, like, inspirational quote to, like, put up in your on your wall.
Yeah.
Like, just like in the kitchen, like right next to, like, home is where the heart is. If you love him, fuck him. Eat, pray, love.
It.
Yeah, getting an embroidery circle of this.
If you love her, fuck her. Needs to be. We need to put it on a shirt with different pronouns.
Love him, fuck him.
If you love
Why
him,
did I
fuck
say
him.
eat, pray, love instead of live, laugh, love? I just stand by both.
Like, basically same vibe, honestly. The same people who say
thing.
eat, pray, love, or like eat, pray,
shit.
Love.
If you love him, fuck him is the title of my memoir.
Yeah, if you love him, fuck him.
It's also my knuckle tattoos.
Yeah. So this second one is all you, Janosch.
Yeah.
It's great.
He reached out his shorts. And held his sex weapon.
I have no idea who this was about.
Illegal in the United States.
They all have a sex weapon, so...
Sex weapon?
That's true.
I
This
could
is
see
a
all of them
dogme.
do this.
Yeah. I mean, it's a BL novel, so of course they're going to be fucking weapons. It's very unrealistic.
Yeah.
Dude's got a 2x4 in his pants.
God.
A butternut squash.
Oh.
Horrible.
Oh my God.
Something wrong with you.
Terrible.
Alright, should we do questions?
We should.
Yeah,
do
let's hit up some questions.
Let's hit some questions. If you have questions, you can send them to cloudrecessespod.tumblr.com/ask, or you can send them on Twitter at cloudrecesspod, just one recess.
Yeah, but like for the next episode, you can't do it. You can't send them in right now and then hope that we're gonna read them out now.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry. If you're sending them in,
this ship has sailed.
You missed the cut. Missed the cut,
you missed your boat here.
Yes.
But I don't know if you can see the...
Okay.
Right, yeah.
So, first question is from a friend of show, Chaz at Helmo Meat. Helmness Meat. What song, when played, makes you so mad you die?
I Kissed a Girl by Katy Perry genuinely makes me so
This
fucking
was
mad.
basically what happened when I was working at the supermarket and the radio was on the entire time.
Oh,
Which one?
God.
Just like anything that played at the supermarket radio.
Oh yeah. I think
There were a few that made me really mad.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know what it's called or by whom it is, but they played it constantly and it was like, follow me and you feel alright. And it was really
that
annoying.
fucking song. Yeah. I know that song. Oh, who the fuck is that?
I think for me, it's probably going to have to be any and every selection. Anything Imagine Dragons has ever done.
Oh yeah.
Especially Thunder. Especially the one that starts these first. Shut up. Just shut up.
I cannot.
First things first, shut the fuck
Imagine
up.
Dragons is I cannot keep those songs apart. They're all the fucking same song.
Same.
And the
Except-
same about when I saw this question, Imagine Dragons was also one of the ones that came to my mind. 21
Yes.
Pilots, same thing.
Oh yeah, the one I have to change whenever it comes on the radio. I literally have to change the channel. Like it's a rush. I can listen to the first like 30, 45 seconds of the song, but when it gets to I cannot listen to the line, "Would you be my little quarantine?" I'm having a really I hate it so much. Yeah, that's definitely a level of concern by 21 Pilots takes the cake for me. So sorry about it if you love that song. I will not be your little quarantine. Get the fuck away.
No,
Get out of my house.
If you love that song, listen to it in private. I feel the same way about loving 21 Pilots songs as supporting problematic ships. You can do it in
Don't
private.
bring me into this.
Don't-
Yeah.
You put it on your private account. You put your Spotify streaming on private listening. You don't let nobody know that you are listening to that shit. And you're
God.
good.
By the way, Janosch, that song that you mentioned is "Follow Me" by Uncle Cracker. Just so you know.
Oh,
What's
God.
Fuck you, Uncle Cracker.
Fuck you, Uncle
From
Cracker.
the bottom of my heart.
Fuck you very much, Uncle Cracker.
With my deepest. What's the hateful opposite of condolences? Vitriol. Thank you.
That's a good one.
Next question
Get his ass.
Disrespect.
is from
Yes.
Next question is from son of the show, Mix Caroline, at Elephant Talk 420. They ask, one, since Janosch is on the pod, I literally have no choice but to ask this. Numerous bitches of all sects be here gossiping, and I want y'all to assign a Steely Dan work to however many of them y'all like, based on vibes. Like IMO, Jiggis' glamour profession. Jiggis, yeah, I like that.
Jiggis also likes that one really problematic one about like making bad movies or showing movies to children. What's it called? Everyone's gone to the movies. Jiggis likes that one.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Or, hey, 19.
Jiggis is also
We get down together. Just like, I heard somebody call that chorus the number one yacht rock chorus of all time.
No.
And like, yeah, they're right, unfortunately.
I'm leaving this discussion to y'all because y'all are the Steely Dan scholars.
So I don't know whether Caroline meant like every single one of the randos that was talking.
Probably not.
No, the ones that
Yeah.
I think the sect leaders are like main characters or whoever we like.
The
I
people
think
who
I
have
think an
names.
interesting take would also be like just like which one they would be listening to.
Let me. I'll pull up a quick discography.
Yeah, I'm looking
just to
at
get,
it.
Just to get my shit straight here. I'm gonna start with. I think I'll start with Gaucho. We'll see what's good on Gaucho.
Everything is good on Gaucho.
God, you fucking right.
Who's my rival? Who's the one who keeps talking about their rival?
Hilarious. That one's just hilarious to me because it's literally a dude like jealous of his own baby. Literally, that's what the song is about. Third World Man. Wei Wuxian is Third World Man. He's Third
Yeah.
World Man now.
Who's in the Custodome?
Oh man. Who is this Gaucho amigo?
Who is high in the
The
Custodome?
the indignant tone of that song rings Jong Chung to me. It's not about Jong Chung.
Yeah.
It's just like sung from his perspective or something.
Yeah,
Who is
yeah,
this
yeah.
Wen Dog
It's a good
amigo? Why is he standing in your blood spattered gray sect robes? And your nasty little shoes. Sorry, that one was bad. Lan Wangji. I want to find a good one for Wangji.
I think Lan Wangju would be like listening to Can't Buy a Thrill or something like some.
Ooh, either that or maybe one of the jazzier ones. Maybe he's an Asia kind of one.
We We have established...
He's Deacon Blues. He's Deacon Blues right now, sad boy.
Yeah. We have established that Gusulon is a Steely Dan household.
Yes, absolutely.
Absolutely, yes.
We know this. It is
Chinese music always sets me free.
Who pegs?
Oh god, that's true. Listen, I think whenever Lan Wangji is like chastising Wei Wuxian, that's definitely a peg and we'll come back to you. Jing Guangshan, Jiggis has kind of that kind of peg vibe. Just smile, I'll love you more. Maybe.
He does be getting pegged too.
Yo, got him. Ye Huaisong.
I think Bad Sneakers could be like a good one to assign.
Okay. Yeah. I want to do something from the Royal Scam. Nie Huaisong, Don't Take Me Alive. No, Jiggis. No, Jiggy is the Fez.
Mm-hmm.
He's not gonna do it without the hat on.
Get fucked.
Nia Mingjoy and Jiggy, Nia Yao in general is Haitian divorce.
God.
Won't you sign in, stranger? Sorry, I'm just looking through it. I'm like, this is great.
Just enjoying. Looking respectfully.
I want to listen to Kid
respectfully.
Charlemagne now.
Kid Charlemagne.
I think we got most of them. We got the ones that matter.
I think
Kid
we.
Charlemagne.
Have you gotten one for Nia Mingjue? I think.
Oh.
I think he likes the title track from Asia. That's what I'm assigning to Mingjue. He likes the like classic acclaimed one. And he's right.
Absolutely. Oh yeah. Right. When all his dime dancing is through, he runs to you. Okay, and so
Chinese music always sets him free, which is like the opposite of what Jiggy did to him.
I mean, that did set him free in a way.
Yeah.
Yes.
Set him nutty.
You got it. So Caroline also had a second question. Is Donald Fagen a demonic cultivator, and why is the answer yes? You're welcome. I love you all. It's the unpredictability of jazz to me. That's what it is for me. That's why he's a demonic cultivator.
It's the like utter condescension.
Yes. Yes. Absolutely.
It's the way you like look at him and be like, this man's a genius, but I would rather hang out with anyone else.
It's the pure sociopath that you have to be to have jazz as your favorite musical genre. It's that for me. Yeah. So that's why. Glad to answer that question. Let's move on to Tumblr now.
Honestly, like if you're a chief cultivator, you would also like cycle through like 8 guitar players to get that 4-bar solo right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Also, I'm putting this on record. Fuck Michael McDonald. Fuck Michael McDonald. I hate his ass. I hate his voice. Talentless. Ruins every track.
There's a great bit in the Asia documentary where they're like just playing his isolated tracks and they're like, let's embarrass Michael a little bit. Let's show some of his worst takes.
You mean all of them? Fuck that bitch.
Oh my god.
Nasty, you want to talk about yacht rock? Don't you put that evil on Donald Fagen. Michael McDonald's
This motherfucker named his band the Doobie Brothers. Come on.
Fuck that dude.
You can just do that in the 70s.
I say that with my whole chest. Fuck that man. All right, so Tumblr questions.
This man named his band Doobie Brothers.
Doobie Brothers. Doobie?
More like Duty Brothers.
Yeah, that's what I'm fucking saying. Fuck. All right. Question from Nena Q. They ask, this is this big long one, but that's good. In the last step, you spent some time talking about a Gaia Online AU and Wangshan being boyfriends for a hot second, but it ends up with them never speaking to each other after a couple of sessions. But what if instead they met again a decade or two down the line in the professional world and end up realizing this person is that random boyfriend they had once? But what would their professions be? How long does it take before they realize? What makes them realize? Does Wei Ying even remember his internet boyfriend?
No, he doesn't.
He does not.
No.
That's the easiest question. Catching up to this podcast has been a joy and a nightmare in the best way. Y'all are wonderful, and I'm sorry for this very self-indulgent question. Don't be sorry.
Thank you
We're
for
happy to
dabbing.
hear from you. I'm dabbing out of respect.
Intense dabberino.
Intense but respectful dab.
So the basic question is just what office job would they have?
Yeah. What office job would they have, and when would they get to talking about Gaia Online?
How would they get to talking about it?
Wei Wuxian would initiate the conversation. It would probably be Wei Wuxian like trying to pry into what Lan Wangji did as a teenager.
Yeah, pesters him.
Cause like he's a not speak until spoken to kind of bitch.
You know what it is? You know what makes them realize?
Huh.
Wang Ji, like, signs his email in the same way that he, like, signed his, like, Gaia Online forum signature.
Because baby Wang Ji and adult Wang Ji would have that consistency with each
Yeah.
other. You're definitely right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Wei Ying is like, this looks familiar, but I'm not sure how.
So he does the thing where he like really sneakily tries to bring it up in casual conversation. He's like,
Annoyingly.
"Hey, oh my gosh,
Luncheon.
what websites did you used to go on? Did you ever fuck with Neopets, Luncheon? Did you ever fuck with Gaia Online? Oh my gosh, I loved Gaia Online. Oh my, wow, that was awesome. I remember, wow.
I had this boyfriend?
Like he has this brain blast, and he remembers the high school boyfriend or
God.
middle school boyfriend after all this time. And that's really
how.
beautiful. I don't know. Office jobs. Wei Ying probably just got something to get to pay the rent.
Maybe they're in grad school or something.
Ooh, grad school, yes. They're assistant
Sure.
professors.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, like right after I said, "Oh, it's just about office jobs," I realized I have no idea what office jobs even exist. I just like
Yeah,
picture
I know.
men wearing suits
In
like,
cubicles.
yeah.
The only person I know who has, like, a normal-ass, just bullshit office job is Max. We were actually talking about this in our Pokemon League.
Oh my god. I think
Yeah, they have Max's office job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They do maxi bajillion shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
a couple of our local pals have office jobs. I think Jesse has an office job, like insurance or something.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah.
cubicle job.
Yeah,
I just can't
yeah,
even.
insurance is what I think of.
I can't even envision that shit, dude.
Who works in a damn office?
For companies
Company?
working for company. So that was good. Next question.
Can I, before you read this one off, I like to pretend that this is from somebody who listened to the episode of Fear Baiting that Janosch and I were on
Yes.
earlier this
Uh-huh.
month.
We like the it. So this next question is from an anonymous friend. They ask, it seems like the more cultivators you get in a room, the lower the intelligence gets. Speaking of, in a horror movie scenario, who survives the longest and who gets got in the first scene?
Let's fucking go.
Survives the longest because he hides.
What? I mean,
And he uses
Who's
other
the-
people to his advantage. No, is that a spoiler? Whatever. Huh?
Who's the character who's the movie critic who is clearly just like a stand-in for everything that the director hates about people who are mean to his movies?
it's Jinzi Shun.
Yes.
It could be Susha, but I think he hangs out a little bit longer. He gets got like even worse though.
Yeah, because he
Who's the-
ends up trying to collaborate with the serial killer.
I was gonna ask who's the Madame Narf, but then I realized there was only one woman in this chapter, so
Yeah,
I guess there was also, but like only one in the big conference situation or whatever.
yeah.
There's, I mean, Madame Yu, Madame Jean, Madame North.
Yeah.
Madame Narf.
That's how it goes.
That
That movie is fucking deranged.
either Nie Mingjue or Wei Wuxian survive like the second.
Wei Wuxian and Lan Wangji survive the entire thing because they're the protagonists.
Yeah, they survive together. They have the protagonist halo.
They've been diagnosed with protagonist disease.
Yeah, that's true. It's terminal. I mean, the problem is that it's never terminal.
Who has the Paul Giamatti crying healing scene?
Oh, Jesus.
The Apalt Gia baby scene.
Chang.
Yeah. God.
I have no pleasure in reporting this.
He's the Doodoo-nominist.
The
Doodoo-ragonist.
Doodoo-ragonist.
The Doodoo-rag. He's the Doodoo-rag, of course.
I am so sorry, Janos, that you're going to have to be on the episode that's titled Doodoo-ragonist.
The Doodoo-rag on it.
Doodoo-rag.
No, it's great. Like the last episode I was on has a title that is like, I pledged to the some. I have no idea what that reference is. I have no memory
on my
of.
Doodoo ass. That's
I'm pleading Samda, Your Honor.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Pleading Samda. That's one of my favorites. Oh, God. All right. Our last question on Tumblr is from PR. The disaster they ask. This chapter would be the perfect hook for Mian Mian going to Yiling and joining the Wei Wuxian micronation and meet other girl boss Wen Qing. Inspired by that, if y'all defected from society to create a micronation, what would it be like? First of all, it's not a micronation, it's a commune. And second of all, it's happening like within the next 5 years. Thank you. Goodbye, society. I'm gonna go live on a fucking farm. Deuces. That's exactly what it would be like. I just want to live on a commune. I'm like dead serious. This is Wei Wuxian, the life that Wei Wuxian is trying to cultivate.
No pun intended.
Got him. In this part of the book is exactly what I want in my life. Other than, here's the thing.
Other than building it on top of dead bodies.
We're always going to be building it on top of dead bodies if we're here on the East Coast.
Would you have a literal corpse in your
Yeah.
sleeping room?
Yeah, we live in Virginia. This state is nothing but burial ground.
This state is soaked in blood. Yeah. Absolutely soaked in blood. So I understand.
Well, I live in Germany and nothing bad has ever happened here, so.
Nothing bad has ever happened in Germany.
Famously normal country. I really almost called Germany a state. Yeah. I'm gonna shit myself.
I live pretty close to Nuremberg, which is like famously a place where no bad man has ever.
That was a really normal. I think it was a normal and cool place where people just did their jobs.
Yeah, nothing can be said about Nuremberg.
No, there were no trials that took place there. I don't think a trial has ever taken place in Nuremberg.
No. There isn't even like a legal system.
It was normal.
It's fine.
So.
Anyway, I have no idea what kind of micronation or commune I would live in. I would like to figure out like my life situation just in general, and then I can think about like detaching from society.
Yeah, mine would just be like kind of disorganized. Mine would be fucking useless because I'm the type of bitch who has to be like, I have to do everything myself, and it's like. Not because I don't have faith in anybody, but it's because, like, I don't have the patience to wait for other people. And, I also have a very hard time asking for help. And then when help is offered, I have a hard time accepting it. So it would literally just be, like, me by myself trying to put, like, a children's playhouse together and failing miserably at it and just, like, looking at everybody who walks by and being like, I'm fine, I'm good, I got this. I'm vibing.
So, together we could work on improving that.
Did you not hear everything I just said about me having a hard time asking for help and dealing with help?
Together we can work on improving that.
I think you can do it. I believe in you.
With our powers combined. Yeah. As the three of us. As a venerated triad, we can do this.
Yeah, I like that. So that's it for questions. Would you like to keep a little bit of house?
We can keep a little bit of house. Let's blow through this because it's 2.5 hours of podcast.
Yeah, this is fucking insane.
Yeah, it's 2 a.m.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I am so sorry. We have a Patreon, patreon.com/podrecesses. I'm just going to blow through this.
Yeah.
I'm just going to rapid fire. $1 a month, you get the special Disciple Roll in our Discord where you get access to all of our bonus content, including She's a Good iPad, where we read Scumvillain, plus #BlessUp, where the two of us, plus friend of the show, Colin, at Pagedish, watch and discuss the Heaven Officials Blessing Dongma, plus Our Untamed commentary tracks, gotta do those. We don't have our TVs set up. $1 American dollar.
We'll get there.
We will get there. Just $1. There's more, though. $5 a month, you can be a sec leader in our Discord. You get bonus content access. You get a thank you shout out on the episodes. You get a Comrade NMJ mini print. It's fucking good. And last but not least, $10 a month, you become a chief cultivator of the show. That is your Discord role, and you get all the stuff we just talked about, and you get a full-size Pod Recesses Wall of 3,000 Takes poster coming soon.
Thank you to $5 sec leaders Lenny W, Lena, Audrey F, Elvier, name redacted, Sky, Essie, and 420 sec leader Sarah. Thank you for supporting us, and thank you to $10 chief cultivators of the show, Scout, Colin, Air to Athens, Caroline, J, Jenna, Milk, and
let's fucking go on that grind.
Rachel moving up the ranks. Welcome. We're glad to have you as a chief cultivator. And
moving up from sec leader, thank you.
Thank you. And thank you to Noisepace.xyz for being our podcast network. Thank you, sec leader Matt.
Thank you.
Check out
it's the only place
podcasts.
You can listen to it. If you listen to it anywhere else, you're listening to a stolen copy.
Exactly. Go listen to some podcasts on Noisepace. Go listen to one of Janosch's many podcasts. They do a fantastic
None of them are a
Noisepace. Yeah, none of them. Oh, no.
Call out Matt for refusing to put them on there.
Bro,
yeah, no
I literally...
thank you very much to Matt GameCube.
I listen to all of my podcasts on Spotify, so I never have any fucking idea. I just see friend make podcast, I hit the funny play button, and I laugh.
The funny play button.
I do funny, it's funny and I laugh.
If you hit the regular play button, that brings up a podcast that isn't funny.
So go listen to none of Janosch's podcasts, because Janosch doesn't want to support Noisepace XYZ.
No. Matt doesn't want to support Janosch.
Yeah. Matt doesn't want to support
the other way around.
Yeah.
Well, I can't shit talk Matt because Matt hosts us.
Yeah. Matt will literally kill us.
That's true.
Matt will Minecraft us.
I do have
a Noisepace profile, and then it will always link to my podcasts that are hosted otherwise, so it's good.
That's true.
Yeah, so it's
go listen to the podcast that Janosch has guested on Noisepace.
Yeah, go listen to Fear Baiting. We talked about Lady in the Water. It was bad.
Yeah, Fear Baiting was good. Go listen to Fear Baiting.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
It
picks up.
So
So I'm Roy. I'm on Twitter at _Banui_. I'm also at Yeeling Hypebeast. You can check out my Creepypasta podcast, which is also on Noisepace. Banana Roy's Nightmare. Yeah, Alex was on it. We talked about the Russian sleep experiment. We met a foaming friend. You can also check out all of my general shit that I do at royhub.card.co. Card with 2 R's.
And I'm Fallon. I am a bear. I'm on Twitter at America's Burden.
Our shining bear. America's Bearden.
America's Bearden. Thank you. That's just me.
Dr. Podcast, so where can we find you? Yeah.
Dr. Podcast.
I'm on Twitter at Janos Capoveri. I have a ton of podcasts that you can listen to. Amongst others, the Quote Killer Chronicles, which just wrapped up its first season.
So good.
Podcast where we pick apart the bad book, Name of the Wind. You can also listen to my podcast about good books, like A Song of Babies and Puppies, where we read Song of Ice and Fire, or Who Watches the Watch, where we read the Discworld books, and also watch some of its many adaptations that are sometimes good but mostly bad, but the books are good. The new show you can listen to is Immortal Incantations, Heartspell, which is a collaborative book writing experiment that I do with my friends Chaz and Robin. It used to be Patreon exclusive, but now it's free for everyone, so please check that out, because we put a ton of hard work into that.
Absolutely.
And you can also listen to Lynchpin, where we watch every David Lynch stuff. And the podcast that has been on hiatus for a while but just came back is Age of Pods, which is a podcast about Sufjan Stevens. So
fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I have so many podcasts at this point that there's guaranteed to be like one that you will like.
Absolutely.
Oh, hell yeah.
Janosch their own damn podcast network.
Janosch a jack of all trades. If the trade is a podcast, they got you.
You can find Pod Recesses, us the podcast, at cloudrecessespod.tumblr.com and on twitter.com/cloudrecess. You get one pod, just the one. We're on the app. Subscribe. Leave us some reviews. It's good for the SAO or whatever.
Logarithma likes it.
It's good for the Sword Art Online. You know.
I don't want anything that's good for Sword Art Online.
I'm making joke.
Okay.
You can also, if you're 18 and up, you can join our Discord. Link is in the description as always.
Yeah.
Hey.
What's up?
What's the shit we say at the end of the episode?
Pretty sure it's Semper Benui? Semper Benui. You are all my nephews now.
Are you saying Semper Bunny by chance?
Yeah, Semper Bunny right now, dude.
We're saying Semper Bunny. We're saying you are all my nephews now.
Semper Bunny.
And we are saying that the devil has been solved.
Devil has been solved.
Damn, the devil.
Lil Nas X took care of that today.
He did do that.
That's true.
The boat has been unstuck. Haha, funny topical reference.
Oh, got him. It's March 29th, 2021. And now everyone knows.
Funny. Semper Bodhi.
Semper Bodhi, baby. All right.
Bodhi.
Goodbye.
Good night.